know, man, when I was a young man in high school, you believe it or not, I wanted to play football for the coach. And all those older guys, they said that he was mean and cruel, but you know, I want to play football for the coach. They said I was a little too lightweight to play linebacker, so that I'm playing right end. I want to play football for the coach. Cause you know someday, man, you gotta stand up straight unless you're gonna fall. Then you're going to die. And the straightest dude I ever knew was standing right by me all the time. So I had to play football for the coach. Man, I wanted to play football for the coach. When you're all alone and lonely in your midnight hour, and you find that your soul has been up for sale, and you begin to think about all the things that you've done. And you begin to hate just about everything. But remember the princess who lived on the hill, who loved you even though she knew you was wrong. And right now she just might come shining through. And the glory of love, glory of love, glory of love just might come through. When all your two-bit friends have gone and ripped you off, they're talking behind your back saying, man, you're never gonna be no human being. Then you start thinking again about all those things that you've done. And who it was, and what it was, and all the different things you made, every different scene. Remember that the city is a funny place. Something like a circus or a zoo. And just remember, different people have peculiar tastes. And the glory of love, the glory of love, the glory of love might see you through. Yeah, but now, glory of love, the glory of love, the glory of love might see you through. Glory of love, the glory of love, glory of love, glory of love, glory of love now, glory of love now, glory of love now, 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 glory of love, glory of love, give it to me now, glory of love, I see you through. On my Coney Island, baby, now. I'd like to send this one out to Lou and Rachel, Lola Kid, and PS192. Man, I swear I'd give the whole thing up for you.
Aw, guys, welcome to the show, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy. Who needs a drink? Let's do Who needs a drink, guys. Yo, I just came over from watching Ashin's show. He's on the roll. He's talking about the babes. The babes. It's yeah, amazing stuff. Also, I heard that sorry, I almost said Carissa. Oh my God. Michaela. She's gonna be on the Whatever Podcast 2.0 appearance. We'll try to join the boys and watch it live. Should be a great blast. By the way, let me know in the chat if you guys were affected by the outage. Apparently, there was a big Microsoft Windows outage that affected like a whole bunch of companies. A lot of people got their flights delayed. There's all kinds of consequences to this, but this is what the latest news on the outage is. Airlines, healthcare, banks, and scores of other businesses and services began slowly to recover on Friday from severe disruptions caused by a global technology outage. Guys, we were almost sent back to the Stone Age uh, um, with just a simple outage. It's not a good thing, and I highly recommend if you guys rely on technology, especially cloud-based technology, for all your data, you should probably create some type of a backup, right? Don't store all of your pictures in the cloud. Maybe create a backup. Just have an alternative way of storing your content or whatever, your stuff, your junk. But here we go. But the issues continues to cascade throughout the day, affecting package delivery, hospitals, courthouses, and various other sectors in United States and worldwide. The outage was attributed to a software update issued by CrowdStrike, a cybersecurity firm whose software is used by myriad industries around the world. The disruption, which reached what some experts call a historic proportions. Yeah, that's what happens when all the computers are connected to each other through uh some type of backdoor access. That's why I really don't like the way the current like game consoles are, right? Like you need to be able to connect online. You can't do anything. Back in the day, you used to be able to like get a DVD of a movie, pop it in and play it, or you'd be able to get uh, a a CD for a video game for PlayStation. You come home, you put it in, and and that's it. You can play. Uh, you didn't need to go online to use it, but like the problem today is like even the stuff that you think doesn't need or shouldn't need online access, it does. and it's very frustrating and annoying. Hey, speaking of people who are frustrated, yo, Red
Dude,
Shovel,
Timbo! Are we?
what is going on? Are you walking into the sunset? What's happening here?
I have no idea where I am at the minute. No idea.
Wowzers. Well, but you got a glass of wine. That means you're on the right track.
Yeah, I'm sort of just taking a wee dander here, so I am just taking a
A
wee
wee,
dander.
a wee dander.
Taking a wee dander.
It's a beautiful looking countryside.
Yeah, it is. It's
Are you
nice.
still on vacation or you already
I'm
made it home?
No, I'm still on vacation here, so I am still on
Oh,
vacation.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, still
Because
on
if
vacation.
you were back home, I would have told you to get off the street right now. Get off the street. You never know when some Porsche driving lunatic could blast through at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Uh, oh, hey, look at this. We got Humble Pine joining us as well.
Humble
Yo,
pie.
No.
HP.
Cheers.
Cheers. I've got some type of a drink here. It's Snapple. I'm
Slushy.
drinking Snapple. A slush.
Ugh. Sugar.
I just put some ice. No, it's low calorie one. I tried
Mm.
to not get the you know what? It's still got a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah.
Humble Pine, welcome to the show. A Red Shovel. Have you guys been affected by this outage?
No, we've been driving all day, so we haven't really been affected at all. Just
Oh, yeah?
actually, I was just listening about it like on the news. Like it's as well, like we weren't traveling anywhere, going on any flights. It's been a nightmare, like apparently, like for lots of people. But
Uh-huh.
we're we're deep in the English countryside at the minute. We're strangely enough, the 5G signal is really good, which
Yeah.
is why
Well, this is a beautiful view. I'm loving the colors, the way.
yeah. Look at the
Well,
moon.
look at
Look
this.
at that.
Is that
Wow.
the moon or is that the sun? That's got to be the
That's the
moon.
moon.
That's
That's the moon.
crazy.
Or yeah, the moon. Yeah, moon.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
moon. Yeah.
Beautiful views. When
Nice
are you
spot,
coming
yeah.
back?
About another week or so, probably. About another week or
Wow.
so. Yeah, I
Okay.
just decided to take this month off.
Red Shovel takes vacations from vacations.
I need a vacation after this. It's been long.
uh,
I have seen about every theme park known to man in this country. That is unbelievable. I'm
You take
theme parked. I'm theme parked out.
theme
So,
parked out. You're taking all the kids around.
yeah, it's the
Good.
queues, the heat. It's
Yeah.
we had. It was warm now like today, but it was warm like yesterday. We were actually in a place called Oakwood yesterday, in Wales, and it was roasting warm.
Yeah.
And the queues for the rides were just so long. So they were. Anyway, it
Well,
had to be done. Had to be done.
I'm actually really worried for my what's it called? What is this part of the arm called right here?
Hello?
Elbow? Yeah. I'm really worried about my elbow. I keep going outside and I keep getting like sunburn and it hurts and it looks like I got some really bad skin effects. Like this is no joke. My skin is just going down the drain. Look at this. Look how like it's hold on, maybe I can bring it closer. It's all look at this. See, it's all effed up. It used to be like a baby. Look, and I'm getting all kinds of.
Well, that doesn't look good.
Roommate said I might get cancer if I keep it up.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Keep it up. Jeez.
yeah. I think I'm gonna start wearing long sleeve T-shirts.
Yeah.
Out into the wild.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
I've been wearing that factor 9 million to try and
Jeez.
save myself.
HP, how is Washington D.C.? Is it you guys okay over there?
Yeah, it's hot as shit. I mean, today was okay, but it is
Yeah.
hot as shit down here. 100, humid. Oh my God, it's
Whoa.
weird.
Jesus. Well, let's do a wristwatch check. Let's see, HP, what you wearing there? Let's see.
52.
Ooh.
Oh, very nice. 5205, right?
Yep.
Holy fuck, very nice. That's the Patek annual calendar, right? With a
Wow.
3-window display.
Yeah, at the top there.
Hell yeah, blue dial, and it's white gold.
It's white gold, yeah, and it's got those
Nice.
hollow lugs.
Ooh, it's kind of like in the style of Code 1159, and you love your Code 1159s.
Yep. I was actually wearing it all week last week.
Wow. Well, it's the worst watch to wear for the heat because you're gonna sweat and. But hey, you'll just get another strap.
Just get another strap.
Just hey, we'll go to Boston again and pick up another one.
Yeah.
Red, how about you? What you wearing there?
Just got the Seamaster on again.
Oh.
So.
Oh, you brought both Seamasters with you? The
Yeah.
Seamaster World Time and the 300M?
Yeah. Just the 2 watches this time. Just the 2. Oh, Sean, super chat.
Look at this. Shout out to Sean. Hey, he says $20 super chat. Cheers, Timmy. Humble Pine and Red. Send you a photo when you're in LA. We'll hit this place. Next sip is on you guys. This health. Cheers. Yeah, I'm gonna need some of this health because it's burning too. You guys understand? It's burning my elbow.
Put some aloe on it or something.
Yeah. I put I have like sunscreen lotion. But
I think the sunscreen is to prevent that. So since you have it now,
I know I apply it every other day. What happens that I put it on, and then the next, and actually when you put on the sunscreen, it's better. You don't get as burnt, so it doesn't have the same effect. But then the next day I'll just forget about it and think, well, I wasn't affected yesterday, and it's and just comes back. So yeah.
When you get old, I used to never have to use sunscreen ever,
Yeah.
But now, I mean, if I go out in like the bright sun and sit out there, I just have to put sunscreen on now.
Yes, I think I hit that age. It's just like I didn't used to. Last year I didn't have such issues, right? I think because like skin would recover quick enough, and now that I'm getting into older age, it's all going to shit. This is the skin I'm gonna have to live with.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
Remember last year in Miami, I was cooked every day. Cooked.
So,
and I was inside most of it. Absolutely unbelievable.
Oh. By the way, let's take a look here what Sean is having. Ooh, very nice.
What is that?
He loves his pasta. This looks like some kind of a pasta with beef, I believe. Looks really good. But hey, look at that in the background right there. A Spritz Select, very good. He's got his nice refreshing water. That's all you need. That's beautiful right there. Is it beef stroganoff? I'm not sure.
Stroganoff.
Yeah.
I don't think that's beef.
No. It's not. It's a pasta dish. It's some kind of a pasta dish. Sean has been on the roll. Here we go. He says it's
El Bolognese.
Oh wow. Yeah, well, and there you go. So HP, let me know next time you want to go to LA. We'll make a trip off of it.
Hey Tim, I was Tim. I can't stay on long, but I got to go back here. But I got an email there from Omega there about 2 days ago to say that the 75th anniversary Pro Pluff was available for sale, and I clicked through, and I was just about to buy it, right? But somebody else got to it first.
Oh no!
That's the first time that email's come through since that watch was launched. Because I put my name down, on the site for it. And that's the first time that it's that they've said it's been available for sale. So it lasted all in like 10 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a left hand. Nice.
Yeah, it's a really good one. Holy fuck.
It's expensive, but
yeah,
that's the only thing that sort of put me off hitting the buy button, like sort of like nearly like up straight away. Is that it's 13? I think it was £13,500.
Yes,
it's a lot, compared to what the Pro Pluffs were sort of selling for. The white one and the black one and that. Seems a lot more.
This steel?
Steel, yeah.
Nice.
It's steel, 75th anniversary. It's completely redone with like this, wild rubber strap. There's a new crown mechanism. It's a no date. Oh, dude, it's like a dream watch. It's a dream Ploprof.
You think so?
Yeah,
Oh,
because it's the way they redone it. It's almost like it's truer to the original than the previous models. Because there's like a lot of titanium versions, and they're kind of wacky. But this takes it back to the good old days. It's got the monoblock case. This rubber strap is like a pin buckle rubber strap, so it's just really easy to wear. It's expensive, but I mean, it's just
uh,
real good kit. I think if they limit these in any capacity, because like kind of like you said, there's actually not a lot of these. I think on
that
sale.
I have never
Yeah.
seen an AD like with one yet, and that's the first time. As soon as that watch was announced, I put my name down on the Omega site,
Mm-hmm.
to be notified when it came available, and that's the first email that I've had from them. To
Nice.
say this watch is available by now. I am going on in the
Uh-huh.
next couple of days. We're going to Manchester, and one of the ADs there, and I've checked, has a 75th anniversary Planet Ocean, and that'll be the first time that I'll see one of them, and I'm sort of really keen on it.
I'm not
For the
really
Planet,
excited about the Planet Ocean. The
no,
Planet Ocean wears a lot bigger than a Ploprof.
oh, no, it doesn't.
No, it
The
does. It does
Planet
because
was
you have to
massive.
size it to your wrist. It makes it and the buckle is really thick. With the Ploprof, it's like the lugs fall down a lot, sharper.
Thanks.
It just hugs the wrist better. Let me see if there's a video. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to YouTube it. Let's see here. Omega 75th anniversary Ploprof. Okay. Let's see if I can. Oh, yes, there's one. I got it. Okay. Let's check this out.
That looks
Uh,
big.
no, what do you mean? How does it look big? Well, maybe he has
Big,
smaller wrists.
the
But
big watch.
check this out. Look at the crown. No, it's not that big. He's got giant wrists. This guy is I think he's wearing it way too tight. Look at this. He's got like
He's wearing
look.
that tea and tickers tight. He's wearing that
He,
tea and tickers tight.
that is just like he's trying to squeeze into like slim jeans, but he's XXL. Like look at his wrist. It's just all kind of jammed up over here. What is happening? It's crazy. The guy's gonna lose circulation. Okay, see here from it's from the top. You see how like it wears actually really small because it doesn't have lugs at all. It's just
Yeah.
the bracelet kind of comes in underneath. It's left-handed, so there is no crown, right? So you can wear it lower on the wrist. It's a very interesting watch, very different. If you wanna stand out, you want something different.
It's the
This
price put me off.
The
To
price
be
is
honest with you.
expensive.
It's the price. If it was, let's say, 8 or 9 thousand
Mm-hmm.
pounds, yeah. But I think at over 13, it's a piss take.
Let's do a poll. Should Red pull the trigger?
On
You,
either that or the 75th anniversary Planet Ocean.
you want this watch because of the dial or because it's a Ploprof?
I I like the dial, just like on the you can't see it now here, but it was too dark. Just on the 75th anniversary of Seamaster, it's the dial that sells it to me, and even the Ultra Deep is even the dial in it just looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do a poll. The ProPlof, the the Planet Ocean, or the Ultra Deep in the 75th
Oh,
anniversary range.
I already did a poll
Oh,
and I
that's
put should you pull I did it this way. Check this out. I asked the question like this: should Red pull the trigger on the 75th anniversary Ploprop for 15K? Yes, no, or get a Planet Ocean.
Hey, Tim, can you pull up the Planet Ocean in this?
Okay.
Do they have this dial color? The 70.
Yeah, it actually has an Easter egg on the dial. Let me pull it up. Yeah.
I like the Planet Oceans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're too big for me, but I like that watch.
Okay, let's pull it up here. Second, I got. Oh wait, no, Planet Ocean. I thought you were talking about the deep, the deep. The deep.
Yeah, that one. We tried that on. We went to the Omega Boutique. That was like, it was big on my ankle.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
The Planet Ocean doesn't come with this. Oh yeah.
Oh wow, Planet Ocean is nice.
That's nice.
Yeah. Reasonable price too. Reasonable price.
Very interesting the way these things work. Look, but the reason I would recommend the Ploprof still over the Planet Oceans because you got the Seamaster. You can't have the Seamaster and then another Seamaster. The World Time, they all have very similar case. At least with the Ploprof, it's like it's a different shape watch. It looks very different. I mean, if you're gonna go for the Seamaster Planet Ocean, might as well complete a collection. Just get one of like get every. That's a great collection. It's a great way to go about business.
Well, I'm going to have a look at the Planet Ocean. I think in a couple of days. It's available in I think it's in Golds. One of the goldsmiths in Manchester has it. So that'll be the first time that I'll see it. So I'm going to try it on there to see what it's like.
You definitely take some pictures, and but don't buy it immediately, okay?
No.
Seriously ask them if they can get another one or how long it would take to get another one.
I need discount.
I
need discount.
Yeah. Oh, look at the crown on the Ploprof. It's a piece of tech.
Yeah.
Like the crown pops out. Look at that.
How far that thing is.
What? It's crazy. And you have to push it in. Oh, dude, that's so crazy. The helium escape valve is on the side now. So cool.
Yeah.
We got the super chat here from Neo. Hello, humanity, brothers and sisters. Be thy love, Timmy. People are calling me a simp for coming here. Please save my reputation and label me an enemy of the state. Save me, save me. Well, look, Neo, I don't know what to tell you, bro. You never really liked me. I think ever since you had that fight with Cam. So I mean, I personally don't have anything against you. I don't know why. What's the simp? Just because you come and watch bits and pieces of the show here? I don't get it. They're simps by their own definition. You know who simps are? The people who tell other people where to go and what to do. It's silly, man. Neo, hey Neo, listen, you don't have to come here, bro. If you don't like this show, you don't have to watch it, but don't let other people tell you what to do. Okay, that's the most important thing. And by the way, keep super chatting. I guess that really pisses them off.
You don't have to come here. Just come in and super chat.
Yeah, just come here to super chat if you just want to, because there's a whole bunch of people who get really pissed off when they see people super chatting, and then they contact those people in secret and tell them why are you supporting this show? Well, because this is the last show where people actually talk watches. So Neo, if you enjoyed the watch talk, then I appreciate it because I do need super chats. My rent is coming up soon. Grandmaster Chime, $5 super chat. Marquis Brown and Mr. Wonderful talking watches. Saw a clip, but I'm still at work, so I haven't watched it at all. It's hard. It's hard. Really? What the hell? MKBHD and Mr. Wonderful talking watches. Yo, but by the way, MKBHD, he kind of sold out to Apple. That's the real simp because man, he just sold out. You know what I mean. He just let Tim Cook on his show and just let him spew Apple propaganda. Listen, I'm an Apple user, right? I got Apple devices, but like still, like I don't simp. Hey, private gentleman, welcome to the show.
Oh, hi, I'm just having tea. Carry on. I'll sit in the background for a few minutes. Thanks very much. Good evening, gentlemen.
Evening.
Hi, Phil. Hi, John.
I'm watching the videos there, Tim, that you have side by side. I
Mhm.
think the Planet Ocean is a much nicer looking watch. You know, like for a big sort of like watch, I think it's way nicer than the Pro Club. I think.
I like the Planet Ocean. I mean, the Flowprof is different, but I've always liked the Planet Ocean.
I'm really swaying like towards that one. I'll not buy it, right? I'll not buy it until I try it on, take a few pictures of it, and see. But I'm sort of swaying towards that one more.
Hey, Daniel.
I didn't really mean to interrupt Red Shovel.
Wow, Daniel, that is possibly the worst shirt I have ever seen.
You leave it alone. Leave my shirt alone.
Where did you get that?
Maybe
Holy!
I'll practice figure painting with it. Leave me alone.
My granny's house is missing a pair of curtains. Come on.
I think it's COVID, the shirt. Like,
Huh?
it looks like the COVID virus all over there.
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Intrigued to it is.
Jesus.
Maybe it is. And speaking
Oh yeah.
did you see something about Apple Loser, Tim? Did you see something about Apple Losers? Did
Yes.
you see? Well, I'm an Apple loser.
Daniel, have you got your phone back yet, or what's
No,
going
I
on?
lost my Apple. I don't know how to find you. I lost my Apple in Venice.
Your phone?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, I think it was stolen. Let's be honest,
Yeah,
Daniel. I think it was stolen
Yeah,
because you turned around, you came back, and it was gone.
that's right. Whatever.
We got Neo, $10 super chat. I want to fuel your strength. I want to battle Goliath, not Dave. Get strong, brother. Bless you to you and the roommate. Your seed be masculine. You know, here's the misconception between David and the Goliath. Goliath never had a chance. See, people get that story completely wrong. They don't understand it. They think that it was a battle against all odds, that Goliath was unstoppable. But the thing is David, he had no, he was gonna win anyways. Like it was, the odds were actually the other way around, because Goliath, he's big, he could barely turn around, he can barely move. While David, he had this slingshot which is basically a modern day equivalent of a sniper rifle. All right, so when it came time to battle, David just walked in, and it was like that scene from Indiana Jones. You know, when the guy comes out with the big blade and goes hoo hoo hoo, and Indiana Jones just shoots the guy and leaves. Anyways, Sean.
Yeah, hi.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I just jumped on to bring up a point. I saw our buddy Daniel Katz jump on, and everybody was giving him a hard time about his shirt. You have to realize, not only he started his trip in Italy in Pitiomo, but he spent the rest of the time in Italy visiting every design house, every sartorial house, and he came back with a full knowledge above any of us can even comprehend as far as what men's fashion is all about. So the comments we are making are out of our ignorance about his style. Now, I don't know if I'm telling you a bunch of bullshit or not. I just wanted to say that.
Well, I will agree. I am totally ignorant of men's style.
It's good to see you guys all on. Man, that was a nice meal, Timmy. When you're here, we have to have it.
That looks really good. The pasta.
And you know, this is the second time at this place I'm asking for, I'm having the select. And this is a different waitress that was there last week. And she's like, what is select? I said, if you ask him, they'll know. And then she brought it and she goes, she also made me a little bit more extra oh my God, it is my favorite spritz now. I said, yeah, it's really good. So we are educating. We are
Nice.
spreading the good word.
Oh,
It's
by
a-
the way, I did like that hotel that you didn't think was maybe the greatest hotel, but I liked it a lot in France.
It's great. Its location is great.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got a room with the view of the river or not. Did you get a room with the view?
Yes, I did.
Okay, very good.
Just like the movie, The Room with the View. Yeah.
Exactly. And the service there, aren't the staff amazing?
Yeah, I befriended two of the Filipino Italians. Filipino Italians. Yeah, they were wonderful.
Yeah, there is a Italian lady that works there. Her her face is such a classic beauty. It's just like it came out of one of Michelangelo's paintings. Blue eyes, it's just amazing. But the staff are fantastic over there, and
Yeah.
the location is great. I mean, you're probably in the best spot in Florence.
Hey, Sean, you got a little bit of wind there. Before Red Shovel needs to go, so I want to get your take on between these two watches, the 75th anniversary Planet Ocean or the Ploprof. I'm suggesting Ploprof because it's so much more creative.
I'm with you. I actually said voted for him to get it. Normally I would say no, but because he's such a enthusiast of Omega, it's just this is the Omega to have. If you have other Omegas, this is the one to have. I mean, it adds a lot more to the overall collection of Omegas that he has. And it's a special piece, and he likes it. I think you should go for it.
Ooh.
You see, Red. I'm telling you, the Ploprof is a lot more creative option.
I'm gonna have to think here, right?
Before you leave, hold
here.
on. Before you leave, I'm gonna end the poll. The
Yep.
answer, by the way, you wanted to hear the answer. We had 42
for it.
people who voted. 48% of the audience said Ploprof. Only 38 said don't get the Ploprof. And only 14 said that a Seamaster Planet Ocean is a good
Ooh.
alternative. But hey, there you go. You don't have to listen. Go with what your heart says. In fact, just maybe just listen to your heart. Okay, make up your own decision. You see, this is what the community thinks.
I think I need to see the ProPlof. It's getting to see it. That's the first time that I've ever got the email to say that it's been available. If I could see them side by side, maybe, but that's going to be hard. But anyway, right? I may be back on a bit later here actually, but I've just got to go for the meantime. Okay, folks. Yep.
Okay.
Bye.
Yep.
All right.
Bye, Red.
Bye, Red. And hey, guys, I'm gonna say goodbye, and I'll catch you guys later.
By the way, Sean, freaking looking dapper AF, amazing.
I'm gonna wear a suit next time I come on here.
Yeah.
Underdressed.
By the way, since you guys did the wristwatch, I got the malt Vacheron Constantin.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
very nice, very classy.
Dual time.
What
Anyway,
do you drive?
have a great beginning to your weekend, everybody. Catch you guys later.
All right, you
Okay.
too. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, this is a good beginning to the show today, and we have Private Gentleman to talk Tudors.
Right.
Humble Pine, but dude, you got the whole community back on this Tudor train after you pulled the trigger on the monochrome.
Yeah, I saw your title right before I joined. I didn't know it was about Tudors, so I just put mine. I mean, this one.
Yeah, that's it. There we go. Boom.
Yeah.
The monochrome or the Xerox? What do we call it?
I don't know. I call it the monochrome.
Nice.
I brought this one. This is my only other Tudor. This is an old Black Bay steel.
Oh.
So it's
Yeah, this one is very rare. Not often do you see people with this variant.
Yeah, they discontinued this. It's got the date. It's the only one with the date here.
Oh shoot!
The old Black Bay version. This is the first version of the ETAs. This is the blue, the red, and then this one came out.
Was this ETA?
Yeah.
No, this is after they came out with the.
Because it would be a smiley on the print.
Ah.
It's not.
Yeah. but this is the first steel version they had, and they
Yeah.
had a date. And I kind of like it's got the red loom pip here, the red
Mm.
writing here. I mean, it's chunky, but I actually like the way this watch looks a lot. I mean, it's a little big on me. Let me show you.
Let's see. No, I mean it looks okay.
I mean,
Like
it's
that.
big, but
It's like it's a chunky watch, but it doesn't look. It doesn't look big. Look, there's a when something looks big. I mean, you could tell it's like a big watch. Let me show you. Let's just Google big watch on wrist. Okay, because like that just still looks like a normal watch. But let's pull it up here. Some examples of a big watch. Let's see. Like okay, even this, even see Fratello just is showing this G-Shock. Like even that, you know what? I think that still looks okay because the watch is not bigger than the wrist. You know what I mean? Like okay, like if you were gonna hold a watch, hold on, let's see, how do I change? If you're gonna hold a watch like on the wrist, right? As
Right.
long as the watch is not bigger than the wrist, then I think it's proper size.
Yeah,
And
mine.
then in this form, you want to keep it kind of balanced, but I don't think it matters. I mean, you could wear a really small watch. I think it's still okay as long as it's not like goes over your wrist.
Yeah,
It doesn't spill over, and you see, and it doesn't spill over on the wrist. You got it, boom, perfectly. So like that's the cool thing with these Tudors, and why I think they really dipped in price, but I think long term they're gonna be great like watch to hold. I mean, I think they might come back because the old Tudors are extremely collectible. So Daniel, he had to sell his ETA one, got all your money back, but that's one of the watches that Daniel could have possibly went up.
I got my money back and maybe a couple hundred more.
Oh,
Yeah.
see?
I don't think Tudors will go above retail, but I mean, they're not like the highest price watches to begin with. So you lose money, yeah, but you're never going to lose total value in these things. And I think these are watches you can just keep forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, and do you remember around what time you got it? Because when that watch came out, that was like the beginning of heaven times in wristwatch space.
This one, I don't know when I got this one, but I actually, my first Tudor was a Black Bay Blue ETA with a smile dial.
Ah,
Yeah, so I got that. I actually gifted it to a friend who really liked it. But I got that in 2015, whenever it first came out. When the blue first came out, the red was the first, and then I think the blue was the next, and then they came out with the black. So when the blue came out, I bought it. It was a long time ago.
I think you should consider like building getting a few more Tudors. Instead of Grand Seikos, think about it. All the money you've been spending on Grand Seikos, there's actually like Tudors are cheaper, and they're coming out with some sweet looking ones. Like look at that blue one, ceramic. That's a black ceramic with the blue dial. That's freaking beautiful.
Yeah, I do like that one.
Yeah.
It is beautiful, and yeah, you can always get something for a Tudor. If I unlike my body, if I contributed my brain for free to science, no one would take it. But yeah, Tudors have good value.
Well, maybe they could learn something from that. In fact,
Yeah, that
maybe
model,
they can find the secret to endless age, I guess.
that model is the 79730, the Heritage Black Bay Steel. It was the first in-house movement
Oh,
launch pad. It's hot on the second-hand market this year in the UK. There was 2 for sale from my dealer. It's getting to the point of being rocking horse poo. That one. You can't get hold. You can't. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
you can't. You can't get in good condition. You cannot get that thing anywhere. It's an absolute rocket. I booked one at $3,500. And when it arrived from the trader, it was banged up really bad, and I couldn't take it. But in mint condition, they're fetching 3 to 3.5 at the moment, and the price is rising fast.
This is what I'm talking about, right? Because that watch has a significance in the
Yeah,
history of Tudor. Being the
yeah, it was one.
first in-house, that's
Yeah, it's one of the
wow.
Fab Four. One of the Fab Four. The Heritage Ranger, the 79110, the Heritage chronograph that you recommended to Ray the other week, and that
Mm-hmm.
watch was the Fab Four. They had all had the silver dial, bar the Ranger. The Ranger was just bigger than the normal Ranger, but those four came out around between 2014 and 2016, and they absolutely rocketed the market. Over here, it's about $3,000 to $3,500, and they're not the price on that's only going one way.
Hmm. Yeah, because I think it was 4,000 retail or something at the time.
Very nice, absolutely lovely. If I can butt in about Red's Amiga 75th anniversary collection, my advice to him, if he should be listening, is to buy the whole lot of them. Um, the dealer markup on that is 35%. I'd go in there with a suitcase full of cash. I think it's 90 grand to buy the whole lot of them. He needs to plonk the whole. If you're in business and you have that kind of money, I'd have bought the lot. You know that I'm sticking to my Tudor platform at the moment, but should I have gone Omega, that batch, what is it, 7, 9 watches of the blue, the sea blue last year, 75th anniversary, they are amazing. And as for that Ploprof, whoa, beautiful watch, absolute. I'll tell you a story about the Ploprof later, but I'll hand
Okay,
you
let me read
over.
these super chats and then you'll tell us the Ploprof story. I'm actually curious. Ploprof is a great watch, and I've always been a huge fan of the Ploprof. I would freaking get one myself when it drops in price significantly. Or I don't think this one will. So I would go for one of the old
Well,
ones.
but Tim, hold on. If I win
Yeah.
the lottery, I'll talk
Yeah.
to you later,
Yeah.
and you'll have enough to get
Call
back.
me right away,
I'll call
okay?
you right away. Yeah.
We'll buy like 10 tutors each.
Is this the pulsation one that my watch channel is talking about?
Yes. So he says, I love the new cycling FXD with the pulsation and the cycling specific timing indices. Gray, they're 7400. Okay, so gray market, they're 7,400. And it's hard not to pull the trigger. Last year, this watch was team only issue.
Hmm.
And my watch channel, he's a big sports outdoorsy guy. And he's got a bunch of motorcycles, but I don't see why you can't wear this for on a motorcycle or actually pick up cycling. That's a great sport to kind of do on the outdoors. Mountain bikes could be a lot of fun. Yeah, what do you think, Pine? This looks really good because it's carbon. It's look at this. Let's see.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's like they have the same case that's on the chrono, but now they put the square hour indices from the Pelagos 39, and the Pelagos 39 is titanium. By the way, another great watch to pick up. Tudor Pelagos 39 in titanium. It's a perfect piece.
I like the plug. I mean, if I was,
Yeah.
I was actually debating between that and this one, the monochrome, because I do like the Pelagos 39 a lot, but I figured I like this one here.
No, I think you went with the better option. I'm totally with you. We'll get back to this one in a second. We've got another super chat here. Mr. Tudor to you, $10 super chat. Tim showed the panel my OEM Tudor bracelet with T-Fit on my chrono. Posted in the WhatsApp today. Guys, become members. When you become members, you get access to an exclusive Tim Wright community member WhatsApp group where people just chill, share pictures, from day to day. Sometimes they have a fight. Sometimes they separate, create a separate WhatsApp group, and then come back and stab me in the back. Weird stuff happens. A lot of fun. Guys, become members, and it helps support this show. Mr. Tudor to you. Check this out.
Tim, you look pretty healthy after being stabbed in the back.
I know, right?
I just thought it.
Yeah. Look at this. It's the new Tudor Black Bay. So see, Humble Pine. Actually, the red one is from last year, and what they did this year is they turned basically everything monochrome. Okay, so it's all became black and white. The hands became white gold, and the hour indices white gold, and the white printing, and they also actually reduced the thickness a little bit.
Yeah, I think because they have they actually moved the movement up closer to the crystal, so to actually help make the case thinner. When this red one came out last year, I like this a lot. I'm not personally a great kind of gilt dial, so that's why I didn't go for it. But when they came out with this, with the just black and white, that's what I went for. But I would like a red bezel, so I'm wondering, maybe Mr. Tudor to you knows.
Yeah.
Can I put the red bezel on this?
Oh,
because the red bezel here is not gilt. The red bezel is just white.
I want to wear a Tudor. Hold on a second, guys. I'll put on my Tudor. Here you go. This is for Humble Pine. This is the Black Bay 54.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Black Bay 54. It's a tiny little critter.
But that does not have a gilt bezel either. It's just gilt on the dial, which I kind of like.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird, to be honest. I was hoping there would be a red triangle. I'm missing the red triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell? Like, look at this. Look at this, right? So it's if you want vintage looking watch, this is perfect because it's got the gilt, but then the bezel doesn't match the gilt on the inside. What the fuck?
Right. That's why. So the steel one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see. There's a red tip at the top.
Yes, that's what I wanted. So should I fill in with the marker?
Sure.
But yeah, Mr. Tudor, to you, let us know if the bezel if he knows this kind of information, because I wouldn't feel bad about changing bezels on the Tudor. I think this is him changing the bracelets.
Yeah, so his
Black
Bay came with that 5-link, but he put it on the chrono, right? Because the pink one comes with a 5-link, doesn't it?
Exactly. The chronograph doesn't come on the Jubilee, I think.
The pink one does, doesn't it? No?
Oh, the pink one, yes.
Or the whatever the
Yeah, no, it is the David Beckham team.
So was this a bracelet from the Black Bay, or is this the bracelet from the chrono, or is it the same bracelet?
I think this is the bracelet from the monochrome.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he upgraded the bracelet on this chronograph to a Jubilee, and it looks minted.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Woo!
How big is this one?
It's
41, I think. Is it 41? The chrono?
41?
No, I think they're 43.
Or 43?
It somehow looks big, and it looks like a big arm.
Well, he has big arm. It's I wouldn't say it's big. It's very the competition is even bigger. That's the funny thing. It's just
Time out. The reason why this looks so big, for like you say, big arm, but we forgot lug to lug. Look how far out the lugs go on this one. That's going pretty far. At least maybe the way the angle the hand is.
It's just the way it's angled, because it's kind of underneath. But no, it's just perfect. Look, because you can see how much space. You just basically take the links and divide them in half. So like when it's the top of the watch, you can see here it's going down already. Look,
Mr. Tudor to you says it's 41, and then he got the bracelet.
Oh shit, 41? Really?
Yeah, and he got the bracelet from the Black 41 smooth bezel. So that's the Tudor Black Bay. It's kind of like the date just sort of version of the Tudor. That actually, I was actually thinking about getting the 39 Black Bay with that like silver dial.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one a lot.
I remember seeing one of these, actually the black one, in the AD at the airport. I was traveling from London back to New York, and at that time, the white one was impossible to get. They were going for 7,000.
This the chrono?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. When they first came out, this chrono, impossible to buy, because it's just a really solid chronograph. It's waterproof. That's the most important thing. How many chronographs out there that have this type of feature package? Okay, number one, waterproofness. 100 meters, screw down crowns. All the screw down crowns, all three are screw down. Then it's got a chronograph function, column wheel, plus a date.
Yeah. Plus, it's a true Panda, right? Not like the
Yes.
Daytona Panda where the subdials just have the black outer ring. It's just all black, and that makes it pop a lot more.
You know, for normal people out there just going about their business, just living their lives innocently, a lot of those people, they would prefer a watch with the date. Like, it's more functional. If this is like your only watch, right? It's really functional to have a date.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Daytona. You have a Daytona. A lot of people have Daytona. Personally, I prefer no date, because we're kind of deeper into this as a hobby, right? But like, if this is your one watch, the date is such a great addition to a chronograph, which you will probably never use, because first of all, it's screwed down, right? So you would have to unscrew it, and then if you need to use it, it's a 45-minute chronograph.
Oh, is this 45? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need more. I don't need like a 12-hour.
don't really-
I'm not timing shit for 12
Yeah.
hours.
Well, 45-minute is only useful for to make sure you got your full 45 minutes in your massage when you're getting your massage. That's the only thing it's useful for. Oh, and actually, it's a 90-minute, because what happens once it hits the 45-minute in one circle, it goes into overflow and it keeps going.
What do you mean?
So here well, because what happens on these chronographs, as you can see, it's a 45 minute chrono. But what happens when you're timing something, when it went around the full revolution, it'll
Mhm.
just keep going. Okay?
Yeah, but you know that's 46 minutes, 47 minutes. You'll just know it's just 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yeah, but you can go 45 plus 15.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So
You see?
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So for
So
example,
you'll have to know that you started. Yeah.
Yes.
It could be
Yes.
15 or an hour.
Yes, exactly. So technically, you could push this to like a 90 minute chronograph, but like, if you're paying attention and you're watching this, then I mean, you could, you can go as far as you want. But I think this is just a different way of reading this this chronograph. Anyways, it's a great piece.
I would like, when I would take a flight, like long distance flight, they would say, "Oh, it's gonna be X hours in the air." I would start my chrono, and then 4 hours later, I'd forget I started the fucking chrono. It's like, what's the point? I don't really use it.
Exactly.
Try to invent reasons to use it.
Exactly. It's me too. Like, I would start it, and then 2 days later, I'll see my chronograph is running, and then I think, what is going on?
Exactly.
And then I remember, oh God, no, I started it at that time.
Yeah.
It's completely pointless. You have to be looking at the thing while you're doing it. By the way, so here's the size on the
That's
Black
good,
Bay
actually. It looks good.
54, right?
Yeah, that
Black Bay
looks nice.
54. It's very small watch, and I think I went with this one. Well, basically, I replaced the Black Bay 58 with this one, because it has the T-fit link. It's a smaller size, so it adds a little bit of variety to the collection, and also, like, it's truer to the original.
What's the size of it? Is it 38? What is it?
Yeah, It's 37 actually.
37. Wow.
Yeah, right. It's it's a little bit too small.
Roommate can wear it. Maybe roommate can bang it.
Yeah. But she has a Yachtmaster, which is basically this watch, because the Yachtmaster is 37.
Yeah,
Ah!
but if you compare that to the Yachtmaster, that looks bigger than the Yachtmaster, doesn't it?
It does. Yes, it does. We're gonna compare it. When I think it's because of the dial. See, on this watch, the dial is still the same. I think it's the same dial as in the other ones. But in the Yachtmaster, the dial is smaller. It's very squished.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got Ski Bum here. Just few replies from the audience. Looks good. Internet. Wait. Looks good. Internet. The 5-link bracelet. Yeah. They like the 5-link bracelet. Dr. Bob's Nightmare. Member for 13 months. His Humble Pine has the second coolest hair around.
Who's
Whoa.
the first?
Yeah. Who's the first? I wonder.
Maybe Dr. Bob.
There's a character in a Haruki Murakami movie book where he's got really cool hair like Humble Pine, one of the main characters.
Yeah.
What book?
I'll keep talking and I'll tell you in just a second. I gotta see where the.
Okay. Well, I wonder who has, guys. Let me know in the chat. Who do you think has the coolest hair in the watch community?
Probably Sean or Oshin or.
Sean is pretty good. Yeah, you're right. That's close. Oshin, I don't know. Oshin cuts his own hair.
Oh, he does.
Yeah. He said, yeah. He's like, I'm not gonna waste money on cutting hair. And then he explained his technique, and apparently, if you train the right way, you could do it. Murakami killing
commendatory.
Yeah. And it's like
was this Communist Manifesto?
No, it's an effing weird and good book. And by the way, this book matches my glasses.
Oh,
right.
Daniel,
and the sweater.
I'm actually surprised. I cannot read books anymore because the print is too small. I have to read it on a reader now.
Hey, look, as long as you're reading, man. But I find that it's not too bad for me.
Oh my God, I could not read that.
Oh, no worries, man. So, anyways, the character that the artist is doing a portrait of has this perfect white hair, and he's youngish, 50-something, and he's a very successful business guy. It's not reflecting on you, Humble Pine, although you are successful. But he has this white hair that is what Dr. Bob's Nightmare is talking about. So I don't know who has the best hair, Tim.
Who could have the best hair? I don't know.
Okay.
I'm wondering.
My hair is weird because it's got it's two-tone. It's like black here and then it's like gray everywhere.
It's two-tone.
Kind of weird. It's weird the way it's graying. I mean, when it gets longer, it gets more gray. I need a haircut badly, but it's kind of like weird.
Man, I don't know. You got kind of an iconic look, though. More like a trim than a complete.
Yeah, you don't need to do anything. Don't do anything. Doing anything would be waste of money. You have amazing hair.
It's
not like.
You want to hear a funny story? So about 4 years ago or so, I was in Korea with my wife. And we were, Koreans, they have these like beauty supplies or the beauty products there. So we were in one store and there was this shampoo that said, "Oh, can make your hair like darker and blacker," right? So my wife shows me this. She's like, "Oh, why don't you get this?" I was like, "Yeah, fine." So I brought it back and I started using it, and it started making the gray go away a little bit. And I thought it was weird. Then I went to get my hair cut. She's a Korean woman. She's like, "Well, your hair is getting less gray. Are you doing something?" I was so embarrassed. I said, "No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It must be reversing." Like, no, she kept saying, "It's weird. Your hair is not as gray anymore." I was like, "I don't know. That is weird."
It's funny, man. That's some strong Korean, they have the best cosmetics. Like Korean,
roommates
really,
I don't know. Like, I don't know what ak is.
Yeah.
There's something about your light hair that looks really great. Now I'll tell you, white hair with example of white hair that looks really bad. I saw just a picture of Bjorn Borg, who's a famous tennis player in my day. That was the rival of McEnroe
and Connors. Yeah.
Yeah, they got together reunion kind of thing. It's on YouTube. I don't know. It just looks horrible. He looks like he's aged more than me, Bjorn Borg, and I think he's younger than me. But whatever. Everyone's different, genetic material, I suppose. Whatever. But
Yeah.
it's very vibrant. Your hair. I don't mean to overdo.
It's not like mine. Like mine doesn't know what the heck it wants to do. Is it gonna go to the right? And it like this way, it looks really dumb. So you have to tilt it this way, but it's going too far. Ah, it's driving me crazy. The hair.
Tim, what's roommate? What's the secret message here? I don't understand.
Hey, the roommate is still crying
Oh,
about that she lost her Dior. Remember when
the
we went to
bracelet.
Paris? We
Yeah.
bought this what's it called? Brooch from Dior. I bought it for her for $1,000. It was so expensive. It was like my gift to just just leave.
What happened?
Just
She
give me a
lost
and then
a
she was wearing it yesterday and she lost it in the city.
A bracelet?
A brooch from Paris.
Oh, and you know
Dior
what?
brooch.
And just bumping into something and the brooch falls
Yeah,
off.
it's just boom and it's gone. $1,000. It's crazy. That's why guys, don't buy stuff that's easy to lose. Like, necklace, fine, because it's on your neck. But you has to be strong enough so you can't be just ripped off very easily.
Let me amend that. Don't buy things that are easy to lose.
Yeah.
Unless you're in Italy, because the Italians, bless them, they saved me from pickpocketing myself. Like I said, I kept leaving everything everywhere. A 7-year-old runs over to me. I just left the cafe. Mister, is this yours, Senor? I almost lost the wallet. I mean, I already lost the
wallet. You forgot your wallet?
Mister, your bags.
By the way, show us your wallet, Daniel, when you get a chance.
I got it here.
You have it here? Let's see your wallet.
It's just this. It's a wallet.
That's it's this one.
Oh my God,
okay.
that's a Costanza wallet.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Then I go into the ocean with O'Sheen. Bless him, gave me his wallet, and I still have to pay him. Tim, I gotta get an email of his. Give it to me later, and I'll transfer money.
Okay.
But yeah, and I went into the ocean stupidly, Humble Pine, with the damn wallet of his in it. It was almost destroyed. I think I saved it, but yeah, dumb things. I tell you,
gotta be careful, Daniel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You weren't on the trip with me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made these mistakes.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Look, roommate learned a lesson the hard way.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no easy way of learning it. I kept losing stuff until I lost like a really serious pair of sunglasses. That traumatized me. And
really? Come on.
Yeah, it was bad. I was
like, how expensive were they?
Or
it was just your favorite?
They were like, no. They turned out to be like limited edition collectibles.
Oh yeah.
I just bought them for $150, but they turned into $700 sunglasses.
Right. Got it.
Yeah. And
AirPods and umbrellas. That's what I lose.
and they're one of a kind.
Wow.
They were clear.
Yeah.
Ray-Ban Wayfarers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I inadvertently I could be accused of being a murderer with umbrellas, so I try not to use umbrellas because I'm stumbling, hold on to the umbrella in the wrong way, and almost poke someone in the eye, and bash them into them with my umbrella. Umbrellas are horrible. I'm horrible with umbrellas.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Sorry, Humble Pine, you were gonna say something?
No, the things I lose all the time are AirPods and umbrellas.
Oh, AirPods and umbrellas. Yeah, there is actually this brand called what's it called? What the fuck? It's Davek. They make umbrellas, right? And they have insurance policy that if you lose your umbrella, they'll sell you another one for 50% off. But like the first replacement was free. No. Actually, they're like $100.
Okay.
They're smart. First of all, they figure out how to make an umbrella that has hardly any value, and then mark up from there. And they know that everyone loses their effing umbrella. It's not just so they figured out that whole secondary thing really well.
Okay,
Do
so
these
check
also
this.
you push the button, or I like the ones that where you push the button and also retracts.
It does, yeah.
It does.
Oh yeah,
It doesn't retract back
Yeah,
inside, but
yeah.
it
It'll
collapses.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so this one will collapse on itself. You press once, it opens up. You press second time, but then so once it collapses, you
Yeah,
still
you got
have
to
to
pull it
push
down.
it in.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It does that, and there's few different versions. And check out this warranty: unconditional lifetime guarantee. If your umbrella should fail to function properly at any time for any reason whatsoever, we will gladly replace or repair your for free, except shipping.
Yeah, well, can I say it doesn't function properly because I don't have it anymore?
Hey, check this
Lost it.
out. Yes, exactly. It does. Loss protection. Every Davik umbrella comes with a unique loss protection number, which you can use to replace a lost umbrella at 50% off regular price.
How do they know you actually lost it versus I'm just buying another
They
one?
just believe you.
Okay.
They just take you at your
Oh, wait a minute.
word.
Guys, hold on. They said a number. I think they give you a number.
Oh, one.
Oh.
So basically, you get one. So if you buy one, you can lose it. They'll give you one more, and that's it.
Oh, I
Hmm.
see.
Then you have to. If you lose that one, you have to buy another one full price.
Davik. I never heard of this. Okay. How much is the umbrella?
And they're not expensive, $115, but they're so high quality. I like it. Oh, look at this. This right now. There's
Oh, 10%
10%.
off.
10% off. That's another $10 off. That's good.
And then there's the bringing it across the border to Canada. You had about probably just a measly another $1,000.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Whatever that charge is.
Oh, they got new color, pink. Here we go. What do we got here going on? HR department says, Tim, you're lightweight. I could chug way more beers than you. Really? You can
Nice to know,
chug more
Mr.
beers
HR.
than. What the hell? That's I did 15, and then I still was able to get home safe. You may be able to chug, but can you get home afterwards?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Where did you get the fake Ray-Bans from,
Oh,
Paul Thorpe?
HR, yeah.
They were,
HR is on its
they
trend.
were real. They were real. But they were something like Save the Kids limited edition. It's something that I thought was very cringe. But I liked the design, and the problem is that it was one of a kind. So it was Wayfarer's clear with like regular glass, kind of like these. That's why I like these. What was it called? Oliver's People that are clear. They're so cool. So cool.
What's the other ones that are really popular? That guy, what's it called? The Time Teller is into these glasses. He keeps promoting them. You know, sunglasses. What I'm talking about?
No, I'm not sure.
Parker. Are they
Parker?
sort of middle of the road? Or what?
Parker? No, I never heard of Parker.
Oh, okay.
No. But
Is roommate wearing her new glasses from I forgot the name brand.
yeah, she got Chanel actually. Crazy.
No, it wasn't Chanel. It was some other brand. You guys went to Soho and got them. Remember it had the
Yes.
logo on the
No, she didn't put the lenses in them. The chrome hearts.
chrome hearts.
That's actually really cool jewelry. I don't
Yeah.
know how they're gonna fare though in this economy.
Yeah, that's is that Japanese that brand?
No, I think no, I think, but let's see. Let me just pull it up here for us. It's from Hollywood actually. Look at this. Luxury brand from Hollywood. Founded by Richard Stark, Leonard, John Brown. Okay, I don't know who these people are, but yeah, they make this kind of rock themed stuff.
She doesn't like my brand.
80s rock.
Even though this is a Korean brand, but she doesn't like it.
Yeah, I mean she's she follows too much what the trend is, and that's not necessarily a great thing.
Classic style. That's
Yeah, I mean, You know how clothing production has changed? I was watching this crazy video a couple of days ago, and man, if you guys see this, it's really kind of disheartening what happened to fashion, because it used to be kind of there would be only 2 releases per year, right? A company would do 2 releases, right? A fall, or like actually they would do like 4, like fall. Actually, no, 2, fall and winter, and summer and spring. So like clothes back in the day came out twice per year, right? And the designers really worked hard to make sure that it's like the best stuff ever.
And
Now,
the design is for a number of seasons ahead of it. So
yeah,
there's
yeah,
time to buy and then get it to the end of the distribution line to the consumer, because no
yes,
one wants something that's out of date, and things get out of date real quick.
yeah. Well, you know what? How fast the fast fashion is today? How fast the clothing gets produced
Share with
from the time the idea it comes up
okay.
to the time that it's released. You know how many days it takes? So it used
Uh,
to take 6 months.
right.
Actually, it would take 9 months to create a collection. Right? So they would start 9 months ahead.
Okay, 9 months ahead, but they have to 9 months ahead. They gotta figure out. It's basically a bit of a conjecture guessing game of what the dressing
Would
need
be
or
like.
desire
Well,
is.
no, they had to be creative. No, 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 no. What would
Yeah,
happen is that they had this release
yeah,
6 months ahead,
right.
and well, 9 months ahead, and they had to create, basically look at what's going on, right? And then create a new kind of original idea or something that they thought will sell. And what would happen, whole bunch of companies would come out with new designs. Every company would be competing against each other, right?
Based,
There would
based
be brands that would succeed and people buy out everything.
based on the trendsetters you were talking about, based on that trendsetter group that started 9 months ahead, the
Yes.
companies would see that. Maybe halfway through the 9 months, they would get the peek in what's going on. And,
Styles basically lasted longer because there was not so much
I gotta take a
clothing.
call.
Yeah, okay, okay.
okay, okay,
Styles lasted longer because there was not, there was not so much clothes, right? There was very limited choice,
yeah.
and you had to, use what's available. And since not so much available, anyways, the styles lasted longer. And now the answer is 3 days, Daniel. Now it takes only 3 days. If
What?
yeah,
3 days?
3 days. Basically, they can draw it in one day. So they can draw it, send it to the factory, and it's ready to go.
Oh, some kind of AI.
And it's because it's shipped. No, no, it's not AI. It's just basically really good network. And
Oh, yeah.
because what they did, they turned, like, anybody can open a sewing shop, right?
Yeah.
Like you can open now, like nowadays in China, you can like open up a sewing shop, right?
I
You
have trouble.
hire a couple
picking up-
employees. Yeah.
I have
Do you
trouble
know how
just
to
on one.
sew?
No, I can't even get through a couple.
It's hard.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, you basically you get a warehouse like that,
yeah,
and you get and then you have central buying hub in the city for all the materials. You get an order, and you
Yeah.
can start fulfilling it right away.
yeah.
Because you can, you get the designs and you get the order, and these independent contractors, they just fulfill orders, and they do it
Right.
super fast, because they got like thousands of people with working at the same time. It's
Well,
crazy.
it's and a bit of maybe updated version of sewing machinery, like actual individuals mixed in with modern technology, a little bit more modern technology. I
Because
guess.
it's all computerized,
Uh-huh.
right? And like what would happen, like people got very good at using software to design clothing. Somebody who's very skilled at designing something, they can use the software to create very quick instructions for the people that are going to then sew the clothing.
And the actual people that are in the labor front
Yeah, and they're
actually
trained to
sewing.
follow certain. There's only few techniques that are used in creating this fast clothing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, so
Well, I would think it would drive me nuts doing it. I got it.
well, hey, you get whipped. If they don't
Yeah.
sew, they starve those people. It's
Oh, I
like,
hope not, Tim. That's
yeah, Daniel, how do you
back
think
in
your
the
clothing is made, baby?
dark ages somewhere
Yeah.
in Bangladesh. No offense to Bangladesh
Yeah, they
friends.
got big long whips,
Yeah.
and they whip you when you're not sewing.
Oh,
What do you
my.
think you are? Get back to sewing. Anyways.
Man, oh man.
Yeah.
And my nice shirt could have come from that. Who knows?
It's gonna get ruined.
My COVID shirt, as you put it, Furman
Yeah.
or whatever it's called. No. Yeah. Crazy.
Yep. Guys, let us know. Let's get back a little. Oh, I need to hear the story from the private gentleman. He's got a story about a Pelagos, right? No, Ploprov. Ploprov story.
The Omega. Popa.
Hold on a second. One second. What do we got this?
is
We
he
got
there?
somebody in the back room here who wants to join us on the stream. By the way, GD member for 7 months. Where oh people's Tim? Who is this? Who's anytime? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Who is this? Hello, Julia?
Hello, Timmy.
Oh, Julia. Oh, Julia from private gentleman, private lady.
Yeah, hello. I thought I'd just come on and say hello to everybody.
Okay, well, that's very sweet. Guys,
Hello.
say hello to Julia.
Hello, Miss Julia.
The
Hello,
private
Daniel.
lady. This is quite a surprise. How are you doing? Where is Anthony? He's supposed to tell us a story about the Ploprov. What's going on?
No, he's here. He has no shirt on at the moment, so I think he's he's preparing himself.
Oh,
He's preparing himself.
oh,
Okay.
and he's putting on his Creed fake fragrance on his
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, does he wear a fragrance? What's his favorite?
Timmy, we went into a store today and we tried Tom Ford's Portofino on, which you
Neroli
recommended.
Portofino?
Yes,
Oh my God.
but I didn't like it. No, we didn't like it. No.
It's like
Yeah, it's got to be for you too, man. Otherwise, it doesn't work, for crying out loud. I find it too strong, Portofino. Quite frankly, I did try it once. Do you like it? I guess you like it, Tim, don't you?
I think it's a lovely,
Okay.
fresh fragrance. It's very summery.
Mm.
I really like it. I don't understand. Okay. Was it because Julie? Was it because it was too sweet, or what was about it that you didn't like it? You didn't like neroli particularly because maybe that flower is not for you.
Yeah, I think that's it. We tried another one,
Oh.
but I can't remember the name. But it was a Tom Ford, something d'Argent.
Darjan.
Yeah,
You know what that is? That's the James Bond fragrance.
Oh,
that
boy.
was lovely. That was
Yes.
really, really nice. Yeah, we really liked that one.
It smells like an alpha male.
Okay.
I like that.
So what else you tried?
So no, that was it. We went in there specifically to try the Portofino because I remember you recommending it.
Yes.
So we said we must go and try it. But not that one.
Sorry. Sorry you didn't like it, but I understand. There's a possibility. There's certain smells, certain type of flowers that we find repulsive. You know, when I was in Dubai, I went to this fragrance maker guy. It was like this shop where they blended you a fragrance. They could make anything you want. You make custom fragrances. Yes.
Yep.
And they had some private blends. And they're like, so I was trying stuff on the stream. I'm like, okay, let's try this one. And he sprayed it. I was like, wow, what's some amazing fragrance. And he showed me about 9 fragrances. They were all 10 out of 10. Amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
How much?
So
What's the
no,
price?
oh no, but here's the worst part. Okay, it's like I had the worst time in my life after this, because he applied 9 fragrances and they were amazing, all 10 out of 10. And then I said, oh, you know what? This last one, it was the last one he had. He's like, this last one. I told him, just put it on my skin, because I thought, hey, let me try this fragrance, right? So he puts it on, and it was the worst thing ever on the planet Earth. It was some kind of a flower that literally made me dizzy. It gave me headache, and I
You
That's
mean,
so
couldn't
good.
get it off.
wait a minute. When you first smelt it, it felt good.
No, 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 no. It didn't felt good the first time I smelled it. I just thought, I tried 9 fragrances on the
Okay.
tester.
Oh, I see.
But I thought, oh my God, these are all amazing fragrances. Let me not waste anymore. Stop wasting fragrance on paper, right?
Right,
So I
right.
told him, just put it on the skin. So the
Yeah.
guy just went AWOL with it, and then I couldn't get it off for 24 hours. It was the nastiest smell ever, and I had to fly home
Oh my.
in the plane. I was washing this thing. You guys should have seen me. I was in the bathroom like every hour, just washing it with soap. I couldn't get it out for 24 hours.
Hey, Tim, I got to run soon.
Oh.
But sorry, I just got a call from a
Hey.
client. So I got to just deal with something quickly. But
Okay,
have
no
a good
problem,
show.
no problem.
I'll check in later.
Hey, thank you so much, Pine. Talk to you soon. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate
Sure.
it.
All right.
Good night, man.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Hey,
Bye-bye.
Tudor is the best.
Bye.
All right. Take care.
Let's get another Tudor. Don't buy Grand Seikos anymore, okay? Let's just save the money for Tudors.
All right. All right. All right. Take
All
care.
right, okay. Humble Pine, thank you again for $50 super chat. I don't know what it was, Julia, but that smell, that particular kind of flower was so foul.
Mm.
And apparently it's only foul to me. Other people find it quite appealing.
Mm.
No.
Right?
I prefer it when you spray directly onto the skin. I don't like it when they give it to you on a little piece of paper, because that's never going to be the smell that you're going to be having on your body.
Mm-hmm.
So I prefer if they spray it straight onto you, but they don't always allow that.
Yeah, well, what you have to do is first you have to try it on the tester. And then, and only then, if you like it on the paper, that's when you have to tell them to put it on the skin. Because if you don't try it on the tester, I got two fragrances here on the tester, so it was in the this is a really good one, Vetiver from Creed. It's so amazing. I could drink this stuff. But this is the kind of stuff, I tried it out. Now that I like it, I know it doesn't give me headache. I'm going to try it on the skin next.
There you go.
Yeah, you got to be careful. And this stuff is like $400 for this fragrance. They're out of their mind. Whoa. David H, $50 super chat. That's so sweet. Have a good weekend, everybody. And
Hi, David
welcome,
H.
Julia. I hope I got your name correct.
Yes.
Mrs. Private Lady. What about you? So have you tried fragrances before this, or you never felt like it was necessary?
No, I don't normally go to anywhere near that price range. To me, that's too expensive. So we have a family, and I would never spend that amount of money on a fragrance, because I can find other things to spend the money on instead.
Okay. It might seem that way. But it's incorrect. Okay. I'll explain
He's
why.
a salesman. You have to understand.
Yeah, sorry. I have no stake in this. Okay.
No.
Whether you buy fragrance or not, I don't care. I don't make money selling fragrances. But this is what I discovered
Okay.
after trying some of these just slightly higher price point fragrances. This is the Acqua di Gio Armani.
Oh,
My
love Armani.
lights
I
just
love
keep going
Armani as
on.
a brand.
Yes,
I'll have to try that one in the shop then.
Giorgio Armani Eau de
Mhm.
Parfum. Okay,
Mhm.
and you can see how it's very clear substance. It's a very fresh fragrance.
Mm.
Here's the thing: the big difference between something like this, it actually uses like real ingredients. The other
Mm.
ones, the like the $10-$20 price point fragrances, they're all synthetic. And they all have this chemical smell. At the end, they first they have like some kind of a weird smell, but then they turn into this like harsh chemical, which damages
Mm.
actually your sense of smell. It's really not good.
You mean like
So
if I somehow fell off a ladder and die, and then my body starts to decompose, that kind of smell?
yeah, exactly.
Just checking.
Oh, the Daniel cats.
Daniel, I think they're very mean when they talk about your age. I don't
Yeah.
think you look a day over 50.
Thank
And
you so much. Thank you so much. Tim treated me very well when I was in Miami. He sort of held on to me when he saw me walking into a telephone pole, but he felt that I was like 50 also. So, yeah.
Daniel is
Tim,
funny.
for us, we have two sons, and to spend £300 on a fragrance would be to them equal to buying two Yu-Gi-Oh packs, two decks of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You know Yu-Gi-Oh games?
No.
We're gonna be two boxes, like
Yeah, two decks, two
two
decks.
boxes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So to them,
I know Yu-Gi-Oh. I used to play a little bit in
yeah,
high school.
they would say that their parents had gone crazy if we had buy one fragrance for two equivalent Yu-Gi-Oh decks.
I do have an answer, Tim, for Julia. I have an answer to that
Yes,
Tim. I got a answer for Julia.
yes.
There you
Don't
go.
tell your sons.
I think there's something to say about that. Video games are good, but it's a different type of experience. And playing Yu-Gi-Oh game, that's kind of an entertainment video game category, right? You're thinking, right? It's something
Yeah.
that stimulates your thinking, right? Because you
Mhm.
have to play the game, you have to problem solve. So
Mhm.
that's
Mhm.
entertainment for your brain. That's Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah.
That's
It
right.
is. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. At the base.
Mm.
But this is entertainment for your nose. It's like watching a movie with your nose.
My
And
nose isn't that important.
Yeah.
Definitely not 300
it,
$300 worth.
It's a it
no,
could
no,
be.
this is not $300. This is a $100 fragrance.
Oh,
Oh, is it?
okay, that's cheaper.
Yeah,
Okay, then
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
not so
and
Tim,
expensive.
yeah.
yeah.
Could it be a window to my soul, Tim?
It could open
Yeah.
for
There.
yes, it
All
could.
right.
Like I have no stake in this, but this fragrancenet.com, they have very good like discounts for fragrances. You can get like, for example, because right now the fragrance market is dead, as you could
uh,
probably expect. So you can get like really good fragrance like this one for 37% off. So retail will be 164. You can get it 37% off. Oh, even like that super crazy expensive. This is the Aventus. Let's see here. It's also 37% off. So normally it would be $400. It's madness. It's
no,
madness.
that
Uh,
is madness.
yeah. Holy
Definitely
moly.
madness.
That's actually $300 right there. That's what
Mm-mm.
you were saying. Yeah, spending $300. It's
Well,
dumb.
correction. Actually, around 520 Canadian.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, yeah,
Daniel, this is
yeah.
$300 fragrance.
That's
That's on
American.
big, but look, this is on sale. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
kind of
What's the alpha male one? James Bond one. What was that one again? Like,
James Bond alpha
yeah.
male.
No, you meant there was some kind of yeah, there was an alpha male James Bond like fragrance that you mentioned. I forget what it was. Okay,
The
you remember?
Darjon,
Oh,
Tom Ford,
Darjan,
the
Darjan.
Darjon.
Yeah.
Yes,
How much?
Darjan.
Yeah, how much is that one?
Darjan.
Yeah.
Uh
It depends
oh,
on the size of the bottle.
good question. Good question. Let's see here.
Is it in
The
.net?
huh?
Is it in this one? It's in this site, eh?
They gotta have it, I think. So
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do, just gonna check here under Tom Ford.
Can I say hello to Dr. Bob's Nightmare? Hi, I saw you the other
Cool.
night. I was watching. He's just gifted you 10 memberships, Tim.
I know, right? That's huge.
That is so cool.
That is very, very cool. Really appreciate it, Dr.
Hey,
Bob.
Tim, you might make
By
so
the
much
way,
money from Dr. Bob that you can help pay for my psychiatrist session.
yeah. Hey, if you got any bolts loose over there, we
Yeah,
could
that's right.
probably work on
Bolts.
it.
You know what, Julia, I sometimes mistake Tim for being a good shrink too.
Yeah, I know.
I
Daniel,
try.
did you have a great time in Italy? We watched you, but was it nice?
I was kind of in heaven and hell and got myself in the foot by misplacing things and not organizing my way around platforms in the train stations of Italy.
Yeah.
Like and then going up and down with lots of luggage.
Yeah.
That algorithm. It's just the way it is. But the trains themselves work pretty good. The trains themselves were pretty good. And
did you go to Lucca down south? Was it Lucca?
I went to
Lecce. That's it. Yeah, Lecce. That's it. Yeah.
It's Julie. I'm not meaning to correct you because it's just they really pronounce it to me. It's Lecce the way you're saying it, but it's pronounced CH like Lecce.
That's right. Yeah.
And I went to Ostuni and then I went to Lecce.
Yeah.
And I looked at the statues. I didn't see any that looked like Tim Wright, but maybe he's.
I'm not that big of a legend. James the Advisor member for 32 months. Can we trade a very private gentleman for Julia? Asking for a friend.
Definitely not. I have to go in a minute. I'm supposed to be downstairs typing.
Okay.
But I thought I'd just come up just to say hello. I stay for 5 minutes.
Hey Julia, this was really fun. Feel free to join us anytime. Now that I know what your username looks like, because before I thought, whoa, what is this? Who could this be? But now that we know, it's all cool. Okay. And we'll try to bring on more women's topics, I guess, more women's watches.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get you into watches.
I watch every night. I know all the watches that you're showing.
Yeah.
So
Anthony's running away with the collection, so we need to start building your side collection. All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going to go now. Then I have to work out how to turn this off. I don't know quite how to do it, but I'm going to press a button and see if I disappear.
Okay. Don't end the stream by accident.
Yeah, but don't make us disappear. Okay.
No. Bye.
Okay.
I'm going to try this button. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, try that button. There you go.
Okay. She didn't end it by accident.
She did that button as opposed to this button. Thank goodness.
I was worried she might have pressed the wrong button and
what's
ended
this
the stream.
mean? Daniel Katz a sore toe. What the hell?
Daniel is so mean to these little doggies.
What doggies?
What's going on, Daniel?
Look, Daniel Katz sore toe. I still find it funny. I'm not sure who you're referring to.
Have you ever had a dog?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They absorb you before you have time to say I'm not interested. They absorb you into their life so quick with a lot of affection that all of a sudden, you're hooked. If you have a dog, it's hard with apartments and everything, and you got to take care of them, of course. But it's a step. the kids
Yeah.
and stuff. But yeah, yeah. Well, I was with a team that helped take care of the dog.
Oh,
So,
when was
well,
this?
my sister has a dog. I like the dog,
Hmm.
but we were in a situation where we shared the responsibilities over the years. So, um, yeah, they're well worth it. Did my dad company, a previous dog, but that's when he had the house, right?
What do you do when you have to leave them at home? Or were they just gonna stay in the house and
If
just
it's
run
for
around?
if it's for a few hours, fine. But no, you gotta have someone walk her or him.
So
You
they
gotta
have to.
give attention, otherwise they'd go batty. They're
Yeah.
like humans, really. You
Mm.
know, and now it costs money, but you have friends or relatives take the dog with them, or you have these, people that are retired or semi-retired, and they're with a couple other dogs they're babysitting, and you leave it with them. Way, way, way better than a pound, but it's going to cost, a pretty penny more. It's like servicing your Patek Philippe, Tim.
Yeah.
You
There's some
know,
people they buy these, or people, should I say just girls. Actually, it's these girls, they buy these small doggies,
oh,
the
they do
tiny little ones,
that they can put in their
Pomeranians.
bag. They put them in their bag, and then they sneak them on the plane, and the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, they travel with them.
Yeah,
And that's a lot of responsibility.
yeah. So what if the dog pisses in the middle of the plane? That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
What if like you're walking with it in the city and it just steps on the sidewalk and then gets
Yeah,
whacked
I
by a
know that
car?
happened. Or got bitten by eaten. Never mind, eaten by
Yeah.
another dog.
It's so dangerous.
Yeah. With all you gotta. I used to say now it's too. I used to say to my mom when she was around, well, what if this and what if that? Just get the dog
Mm-hmm.
and you just work it out when it happens. Just talk to me when you
Yeah.
get the dog. Then you.
Yeah. You need
But
to live though in a really specific kind of a house situation.
well, there's people in this condo apartment that are
Oh, in
building,
apartments, that's a
but
mess.
they I know, but there's people that still stubbornly have a dog, and they take it out to walk. But how much space? Even the other young people, they may be IT people or business people that have their place. It may not, but might be much bigger than mine. That's not enough for a dog to roam around between walks outside. I agree with you. It's a bit of a mess. You got to have
Yeah.
a place for dogs to roam.
Yeah, so you just gotta be a little bit messier or
Yeah,
just
you got. I think people should have maybe a cocaine ranch somewhere, like a cocaine ranch. Let the dog run around there.
yeah, on the ranch it's no problem. In fact,
Yeah,
like if you have a house, kind of one family house, you could probably be able to do it. But
yeah.
if you got a ranch, yeah, definitely.
No, but to
Multiple.
keep the dog happy, have it
Yeah.
have a cocaine ranch.
A little cocaine.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could also get in on the action from
that's
from
right.
from time to time.
Yeah, get arrested now
What
and then.
did you hear this story that was like 5 tons of cocaine
No,
were smuggled and caught under the bananas? There was some
no,
kind of
really.
yeah. Did you hear this story?
No, no. Where though? You kind of overgeneralized.
Yeah, exactly. I don't
Where?
know. 1 second.
Okay, okay. We all know
I think it was Denmark, like Denmark
in
or
Denmark. Wow.
yeah. Where's Nico Leonard from? Oh, so check this out. No,
Yeah.
no, it's Germany.
From
Okay,
the Netherlands, isn't he? Nico originally from the Netherlands?
Netherlands.
Yeah, not Denmark. I think it's the Netherlands, isn't it? Like
Oh,
Holland. That's where he's originally from. I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's now. Of course, he's Irish, but
Northern Ireland. Check
Northern.
this out. 6 tons of cocaine found in banana shipment.
Wow.
That's how much
Let's look
cocaine. Huh?
in Ecuador.
Ecuador. Yeah,
Oh,
so here it is. Sniffer dogs in Ecuador found 6.23 tons of cocaine hidden in a banana shipment. Police say the shipment was destined for Germany, officials said, and would have been worth 224 million had it reached its destination. Oh no!
Wow.
The
Wow.
party poopers. I put
Wow.
fine in the chat. That was my shipment.
Careful,
Yo.
fine, you'll lose your law license.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
all that cocaine.
Yeah.
It's all gone. Down
Yeah.
the.
So, what do you think? Cocaine mixed with banana? That sounds very tasty. Huh?
It sounds like a great smoothie.
A smoothie better than a pina colada.
Oh my God, it's wild. Look at this picture. Oh,
Yeah. God. Wow.
that's
I thought that.
crazy.
Wait a minute. I thought I wasn't looking properly. I thought this was tile flooring.
Mm.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, no,
Oh.
it's the entire floor is covered by cocaine. Cocaine. It's all cocaine. That's crazy. So
And someone
cocaine.
might be wiped out by a cartel because it was exposed. Like someone messed up in the distribution, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Well,
They
we
put
won't
them under the
know about it.
bananas. Was
In the bananas. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, they sniffer
That's
dog.
but by the way,
But
this is
they had the
probably
sniffer- But wait a minute.
Yeah.
You go through all that work,
Yeah.
knowing you should have known anyways that they're sniffer dogs. I mean, what
Okay,
were they
Daniel,
thinking?
this is I tell you, this is they caught this accidentally. I
Oh,
bet
really?
there's probably a shipment like this goes out every day.
Okay.
Every
And
day.
what you're saying, there's no time for the sniffer dogs to get there.
One shipment in 1,000
All right.
gets sniffed out. Come
All
on.
right. When I landed in Costa Rica for a yoga thing last winter, pretty enough, these little soldier ladies, friendly enough, had the leash with the sniffer dog sniffing around me and everywhere else to see if we were carrying anything.
Oh shoot.
I was carrying a date just, but they had no value.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you got to be careful. Sometimes the police at the airport they get very confiscatory.
Confiscatory.
Yeah, because when you're
Fancy word.
carrying like a whole bunch of confiscatory.
Oh yeah.
It means they get confiscative.
Yeah.
Where they start confiscating stuff. Just start confiscating left and right.
Just
Try to
more
prove
like
it.
illegal. I think they were pretty good with me. It's like it's illegal. Then they're going to confiscate. They'll confiscate like anywhere else if you're carrying liquid on the plane. Doesn't matter which country.
Yeah.
Like
the rules are getting so painful.
Well,
for
it's
the
same
travel.
rules, though, isn't it? Like you don't carry special plants from some farm or whatever. You don't carry spray cans. I mean, it's a given. Like you just don't carry that stuff with you.
I wonder how they catch those plants. It's like they're very good at catching it, but people
there
can
might be a
sneak
story there.
stuff in very easily.
You think this was an accident, really? Huh?
I
you know
don't
what?
think.
I think that.
I think there's there's a lot of cocaine probably.
Let me follow your train of thought.
Yeah.
Following your train of thought. Okay.
Yeah. Like you
say, there's so many shipments going out. There's no way that the little lady security woman is going to have that dog sniff out all those shipments. They got to have thousands or millions of dollars to pay the salaries for those people and have the dogs, to feed the dogs, to train the dogs, to have enough dogs out there to sniff all the shipments. So there's only so many shipments that do get, like it's kind of spot checking, that check out for this. And they know they're up against a big swarm of crooked distribution, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, but see, yours.
Them all. So I'm following the train of thought, right? They only can catch a few of them because they don't have enough staff.
Okay, I'll address it in a second. Kleiner Hun, $5 super chat. Tim sent you an email review at leisure. Happy Friday to the community. Thank you so much, Kleiner Hun. And yeah, I don't know. Thank you so much for 24 members. Keep up the good work, Tim.
I
Thank
like
you.
the title. Holy smokes, what a handle!
Yeah, I don't. Funny
Is this,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. So
Well,
what you're gonna address it. So what else are you gonna say about that? I don't know any better.
well, you're asking a question. Well,
I'm following.
why would these criminals be so dumb as to put all their eggs in one basket?
No, I'm going with you now.
No? Oh, okay, you're
Going
going
with you
with
now
me.
because what you explain is they're not, and I'm just agreeing with
Yeah,
you.
if they're gonna catch somebody, there's got to be like, because they're not that great at catching anything.
No, and because there's so
Pretty
many
terrible.
shipments of so
Yeah.
much, and they just don't. Not just this country, probably any country. They don't have
Yeah,
enough.
there's a lot of cocaine. Look, I know that this is nothing just by the amount of cocaine that is consumed in Vegas. Right?
Tim,
That they go through this much a day in Vegas.
yeah, keep on, Tim, keep on talking. I'm just getting a little something here. Hold on.
Okay.
Here. Okay.
Okay, what you got there? What is this?
I feel a lot better, Tim. It's okay. It's all right.
Nice. Back to work.
Back to work.
Man, this is just a funny story. I just thought, man, that's a lot of cocaine. This is like perfect time for cocaine because people are struggling. I don't know about you, Daniel, but this like it's either these YouTubers are just making stuff up or
It's all
loose.
It's all illusion, Tim.
Mhm.
Like I got so mystified about how great things in Italy were, but
Yes.
it's all smoke and mirrors. I go outside Venice just a few feet to check about a replacement iPhone, and the mall looks like something in upstate New York. You look like you're somewhere in Connecticut out there outside of Venice. Venice felt like a theme park, like
Really?
tourists, but people are living in regular apartments a little ways away from there. You know, that's what I
Whoa.
felt. So
You
I
think it's fake history? You think Venice is not real? It was
no,
created in 2005
Venice.
as a resort?
Well, hold on. I think I will feel that Venice is still real. Hold on a second. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was real. I think it was real.
Man, the conspiracy theories out there be crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, Daniel, let's chat some watches. I got some stuff here that I want to take a look at. Some
Oh, yeah,
pictures from the watch community.
Yeah, in about 10 minutes though, I'm gonna go and have dinner. So go ahead.
All right. I'll let me also drop the link if anybody wants to join here to continue chatting watches. I'll get back to just regular. We got like I have a lot of these moto pictures, so I need to start chiseling away at that stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Member for 24 months. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being a member. And Humble Pine is reminding everybody to please upvote.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, maybe I'll snort some more if they upvote.
Yeah, upvote for DK Daniel Katz. Dude, that you go. You got the beginnings of a really good routine there.
Yeah. Gotta keep alive, Tim. It's the feel of the youth again, Tim.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Paul Yasamides says Venice doesn't represent what most of Italy is like. Totally different, as are the people there.
Right. I think I agree with Paul. Yeah. First of all, you can't even afford to live there. Most people, they come in to do.
No, it's pretty cheap. Rent like Oshie. How do you think Oshine is living there?
Oh, wait a minute. His apartment's not bad, isn't it?
Yeah, he's paying freaking next to nothing.
Oh, okay.
Let me go grab a Red Bull. Just give me a second, Daniel. Here.
Oh, you'll go get a Red Bull.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Paul. I sort of kind of have that feeling about that. Was totally surprised to find a mall that looked like it was designed for somewhere in Buffalo or something, New York. And you go in the mall, and this was just 15 minutes drive on the taxi from Venice. You felt like you were New York State, for crying out loud.
What happened?
I'm just repeating to Paul Yem and the minds that the mall was like somewhere in upstate New York. Like it's like a modern mall,
Mm-hmm.
a modern everything you want mall, and up to a T, very boring. I don't like malls in general, but it was a good mall as malls go. A really big size, and you had your share of boring wannabe North American looking Italians there. You know, walking through the typical stores. That's where I went to the Apple store where they tried to put my data together again.
Oh yeah.
They couldn't because if I had the iPad with me, I digress. But if I had the iPad with me, with the phone, then the iPad would verify through the phone version thing on, like through the text, through
Oh
the text
jeez.
thing, as the SMS thing on whatever they try to get verified, and then we can continue to get everything clicked in again.
Oh, it just sounds like a mess.
It was on top of me being a mess that caused the mess, But yeah,
That's my
but
biggest phobia. Is
yeah,
losing the phone and then not being able to recover anything
no,
in
but
there.
I'm telling you from experience.
Mm-hmm.
You have your main phone, but have a second gadget with you on the trip, because that will have the phone thing, and so you can verify, and you can pass all this mess with the people at the store when you had to get the phone updated or a temporary phone, but you had your data and you can continue with your work and write off the loss of the phone, but you still have access to something to keep up with the work. Or better still, you hardly need to use the phone because you would have your iPad with you, maybe a cheaper version of your iPad, something that represents another gadget anyways. And that's
Yeah,
what
you need a
got.
second gadget.
Right.
Get it.
So
I
the
do
whole thing's
have
a pain in the ass, right? It's a pain in
Yeah,
the
I
ass.
do have an iPad over here
Yeah.
that I was using as a soundboard, but I haven't been using the soundboard, so I disconnected it. So I
Yeah.
have this iPad. It's just laying around. I was gonna sell it for like, I don't know, 50, maybe $100.
Mm.
Um, but now that you mentioned it, maybe I'll keep it just in case. You never know. Just like a
But you
backup.
just make sure you have it updated
Yeah,
with
latest software.
some of the apps that you want on it
Mm-hmm.
that is sort of mirroring what's on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
You do it yourself or have someone at Apple or whoever. Is it Apple or is it the other one? Is it an Apple product? The iPad?
The iPad, yes, it is.
So yeah, so just have them, or you know how to do it. You have the thing mirroring the other apps, and you're on the trip. If it's not too heavy, you got that. But you hardly ever lose your phone, do you? You don't.
No, I haven't lost my phone in a long time.
I,
In fact,
I
I don't think I ever lost my phone. I almost got robbed.
yeah, I lost my phone, as you know. I told everybody, but I've lost my mind many times.
Whoa! Humble Pine, $50 super chat just because. Cheers and thanks to all who support the
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Cheers. Thank you so much, Humble Pine. I'm going to get another case of Red Bull.
Okay, get a case of Red Bull. Now, what I'm going to talk with them about, I don't know. So carry on. Get your Red Bull. Do you have to get your Red Bull, or is that it? The Red Bull.
No, that's the Red Bull. I got
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, just enjoying. It's hot. It's
But why is it a blue can? Is it a type of flavor of Red Bull or what?
It's the zero sugar.
Oh,
one.
I see. Okay.
Low sugar.
No sugar.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
And they sponsor all these extreme sports, right? They have their own F1 team.
Yeah.
Red Bull, and like they're actually doing really well. They're number one F1 team right
Really?
now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What is
pretty
that's
insane.
Formula One? But what kind of cars are the Formula One? I'm not good with cars, but no one has to know. That's fine. I know they're fast cars. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks, Humble Pine. That's great.
Yeah, exactly. Let's take a look at some watches before you have to go. Maybe give could show us a little bit where this whole thing is going. It's actually not looking that bad. This is my favorite oyster perpetual right here, though.
Is the
The
price
yellow.
crazy, or it's kind of, oh no, it's still kind of high. It's a little,
It's
a little bit higher.
yeah, interesting, right? Like
They used to be crazy high. Now this is just twice the asking price, right?
yeah. It's basically double the retail.
But before it was nuts, right? Only a year.
Before it was like 30,000, I think.
Yeah,
These might have been, but the yellow one I think was one of the least hot ones.
it would be the coral red.
The coral red was
Tiffany.
100,000 or on the way to 100,000.
And the Tiffany.
The coral red, it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like a Bitcoin, Daniel, back in the day.
Yeah.
The oyster perpetual, oh my
Yeah,
God, I
yeah.
remember the days, and it was just everybody was betting at how high is it going to go. It's nuts.
And you know what? There's a friend of mine in Toronto. I'll get him on one of these days, Vic, Canadian Watch Imports in Toronto. And he gets the Citizen version watches and sells them at a few $100s, and that's good. And even some of the millionaires buy them because they don't want to spend crazy money for an oyster perpetual. It's got the higher end Miyota movement in the back, and okay, the fit and finish is not as good, but it's Citizen, they're okay, and people don't mind. They're wearing the Citizen version of what we're looking at here, with the different colors. The Tiffany's sell out of the Citizen right away. He's got to order them, so it's become its own hit in a way for the people that want to just spend a few $100s. I'm a little off topic from this, which is like we're talking about nice pricey watches, but just put it out there for those who don't want to spend money, or they're in university, or they're in whatever expenses. You can have a beautiful watch through Citizen with these colors.
Yeah, that's a really good point there. You don't have to pay this ridiculous price, but this is actually a very compelling watch to consider.
And it's a parked asset, a really nice parked asset. So
But-
I'm not knocking for those that are.
But what if they bring back the colors next year?
Why not?
Well, they might.
Yeah, but they're not going to go crazy production because they don't want to shoot themselves in the foot and make the prices go down, I think.
Why not? What if they just start making them endlessly? So like it's
I don't know any better because people say
it's just because logic says so doesn't mean Rolex is often illogical.
Well,
they'll bring something out, they'll discontinue it when everybody thought it was gonna go on forever, then
yeah, but aren't they some of the best marketing machines on the planet? Rolex, like they work out.
Well,
they've already made.
Yeah, and what does the logic say? The logic says if they start making this watch, like the logic says this is an in-demand watch,
right,
and they should make more of these.
Right, and they probably would, but they want to make the illusion that they're hard to get, even though they're making more of them. And I think someone commented how they're messing with our minds. Rolex, the executives, they want to give the illusion that they're hard to get through the distribution line, yet they're already in stock. They've already made a whole bunch of them, like you say. So yes, in a way, you're right. They are making a lot of them. Do I really know what they're doing? No, but my conjecture when I hear over and over again that they're a top marketing machine. Wait a minute, way off topic. Someone says Christian of what's the Christian, or the little guy that's really successful on his YouTube, Christian
Theo and Harris.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
I didn't see a show, but he had a masthead on a YouTube saying, "Is Rolex really out of money?" So I don't know what it was referring to. Yeah, like maybe he's.
Who said that?
Well, it was more of a question because he's saying there may be something that's proving that there's been a crack in their system, and maybe that they're not doing as well as we thought they are. Now, I don't
really, you think it's just all a facade? Hey! By the way, Kojak, welcome to the show, and I want to thank my watch channel for gifting 10 memberships. My watch channel. Thank you so much, bro. Really appreciate the support. Definitely,
Wow,
definitely paying
Kojak
rent
is here.
early
Kojak
this
here?
month.
Oh yeah, he is.
Stephen
Hi,
Monax,
Daniel.
$2 super
Hi.
chat. Thank you for the super sticker. It's a reminder to stay cool over there. Hey, Kojak, are you cool? Are you cool?
I don't know. It's a bit warm. I'm back in the UK. I think I brought the weather with me
Oh
because
yeah.
it's about 30 degrees today. So
Woo! Roasting.
No, well,
roasting.
it was
Yo-
37 in Italy, so. But
Well, it was 40. It was 42 in Greece. So
okay, so you're in the
a
same
bit cooler.
If I got skin
Yeah.
cancer, I'm gonna be pissed because I can't afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where-
You
You go ahead. Go ahead.
no. Go ahead, Daniel.
Yeah, where were you? Where were you though? In where were you on the islands, or where were you in Greece?
No, I was in my hometown.
Oh, okay.
So it's south of Albania and opposite Corfu on the mainland.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. Wow.
it's an area called Epiros.
Mhm.
It was where King Pyrrhus used to came from, and that's where the Pyrrhic victory phrase comes from, because he had a big battle with another tribe, and he was said, "Congratulations on winning, yes, but at what cost?" Because all of his soldiers had been killed, as well as all the opponents' ones. So it's rich in history,
Yeah.
and also where Caesar fought Antony at Nicopolis.
Wow.
A lot of history, a lot of history, and
Nice.
a lot of very poor people in that part of the country.
Yeah.
And I guess I've been reflecting on my visit there, and it always fills me with a little bit of sadness when I go there, because back prior to World War II, there was a large Jewish community there. It was thriving. It was the richest part of Greece, and
Mhm.
then obviously they left for fear of their lives,
Mhm.
and they never came back. And now it's one of the poorest parts of the country. And it's not so much that they're poor, Daniel, it's the fact that you've got now generation upon generation of people that are unemployed and unemployable.
Right.
And you see the spark leave their eyes. You see
Right.
the lack of aspiration, lack of hope, lack of prospect. So I know I whinge about my work and all that sort of stuff, but there's always somebody worse off than you. And I think seeing my cousins, seeing the children of my cousins being born into this sort of poor part of the country with no prospects, it's really heartbreaking.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd cheer myself up by jumping on and talking to YouTube reprobates. You were talking about Theo and Harris's video about Rolex and
I
them sort
didn't
of
actually
running it.
see it though. I didn't actually see it. I saw a title. So.
Yeah, no, it was to do with the fact that Rolex are no longer going to be sponsoring Formula One. Um,
Oh,
Yeah.
LVMH are going in big time. They supposedly are paying 4 times the amount that Rolex were paying. Uh,
okay.
so that was the I think that was the clickbaity title.
Oh, that clickbait. Okay. What sucker? Okay. Okay.
You got suckered into it. Well done, mate. So you got suckered into it. But I think the thing is, LVMH as a corporation is ginormous compared to any watch brand, let alone the king of the king of watches, Rolex. So LVMH can certainly outbid Rolex and most other brands. And I'm assuming that they'll put in Tag Heuer as the main title sponsor for the Formula One race.
And
The
LVMH
history.
owns a bunch of watch companies too. They're under their auspices, aren't they?
Correct. They own one of them is Tag Heuer, who
Right.
historically
Yeah.
were the original watch sponsors of Formula One. So they've got Tag Heuer's got a lot of history. So some other brands as well, but most of the time it's been Tag Heuer.
Hmm. Yeah, that could be
Yeah.
Tim's future watch. Hey, Tim.
The Tag Heuer. Actually, that was my first watch ever.
Oh, was it?
I started out with the twin time opaline dial, and it broke in a couple of days. Or actually, yeah, it kind of broke in a couple of days. Then it sat on the shelf for some time, and then I finally got it serviced, and it's been running well since.
Mhm.
But basically, because it broke, it made me like be really disappointed, and I wanted after that I wanted to get a
Yeah.
Rolex. I thought, ah, this was fucking stupid. I made a mistake. I bought Tudor,
Yeah.
and Tudor is clearly garbage brand because it broke in a couple of days. So
Listen,
that's how.
we got
So I was like, I just gotta see. I thought, see. I told myself like, see, Tim, you're fucking idiot. You cheaped out. You knew the Rolex was number one. You should have just get the best one and be fucking done with it, Timmy. Be done with it.
Yeah.
we
No,
got
but it's
Paul
been
Yasamides.
yeah.
We got Paul Yasamides in the chat saying that that he has a cousin in northern Greece where wages are terrible, even if you're a professional. Joining the EU was the worst decision they made. Well, forgetting that side, yes, I can concur that even if you're an accountant or any sort of profession in northern Greece, they rip the piss out of you. They really take advantage of you. My cousin, who's an accountant, he was asked to come in to do some doing the books. He was paid 20 euros for half a day's work. And he had to pay for his own travel. He had to pay for his own petrol there and back. It wouldn't even pay him expenses. Can you imagine? Like some people wouldn't get out of bed for for that sort of money
Yeah.
in the Western world, and yet it is quite a bad thing. And it's not just limited to Greece. I think Southern Europe. I mean, I swear, yeah. One Day Retro says any country south of Germany is probably thinking the same thing. Certainly in the case of Spain, Portugal, Greece. Italy is a bit of a weird one because it is the sort of factory base for Europe. So they have all the factories there for fashion, for drinks and all that sort of stuff. So they seem to be able to rise above that sort of issue there. But I'm sure they would say things aren't too brilliant there as well, especially if it's South Italy and Sicily. But I'm sure other people in the chat will know more about it than me.
Yeah.
Wow. Very
Yeah.
nice. And by the way, huge shout out to Stephen Monash for $3 super chat. It's a reminder to upvote. Let's get to like 50 upvotes. Oh, actually, whoa, what the fuck? We're already at 60 upvotes. All right. Okay. Let's get to 75 and that'll be good. So wait a second. Are you suggesting that, or is there people suggesting that because Rolex pulled out on this deal with F1, that maybe they can't afford it? Maybe
No. Tim. They could certainly afford it if they wanted to, but they would have done Why do they need to advertise their watches?
but why not? If they can afford it, why not do it? Think
Yeah,
about it.
Because
It
they're
just makes sense.
not at any cost though. Not at any cost, and I think LVMH are paying way over the odds.
Oh, you think they chose to not do it just to screw over LVMH? Maybe they're thinking, "Oh, this is such a money pit that if LVMH, like maybe Rolex on purpose bid up the value of this thing and
No.
then
This is
let
it's not.
LVMH
No, there was
take
no.
it."
I don't think there's any gazumping going on. I think LVMH wanted it that much. They
Yeah.
went hold my beer. Here's a big fucking
Yeah.
wad of cash.
Mm.
It's like when Biver, when he was at Amiga, went into that deal with Broccoli Productions on the James Bond. They were only asking $500,000 after they got turned down by Rolex, and Amiga said, no, $500,000. I'm going to give you several times that, and we want the marketing, we want the image rights, and we want a light. We want it written into the script that it's an Amiga. They just were. They were just like they weren't playing. They weren't playing games. They wanted to, and it paid off massively for them because up
Yeah.
until GoldenEye came out in '93,
Yeah.
that Seamaster 300 they couldn't give it away. It was a sales flop. And overnight,
Really?
yeah, GoldenEye came out. All they did was superimpose the image of Pierce Brosnan sort of holding his gun in the James Bond pose on the same posters that they'd already been using when they launched the Seamaster a couple of years earlier. And just like that, it was a sales success.
Isn't
You
that
know,
something?
you talk about David Beckham. You know, he brings a lot of cachet to any product that he sponsors, whether it's the Tudor Black Bay Chrono Pink Dial or Hague whiskey, which is revolting stuff, but they sell it by the crate load.
Or the Brentley Navitimer. I think he was.
Yeah. Now his wife is involved as well.
Yeah.
But you get the right person at the right time. You capture that zeitgeist, and it just transforms a product from what the hell is that to I have to have it. You know,
Yeah.
everyone went crazy. Everyone went crazy when Daniel Craig was seen sporting the white dial Speedmaster.
Yeah.
Do you remember all that back last year?
Yeah. But it just opens up a Pandora's box in my head that, like, I guess if I was a business guy in that position, I would do that too, because hey, you're making money. But it just speaks to, I don't know if I call it stupidity of people that just buy it because, oh, that's the in thing, as opposed to buy it because you like the damn watch. That's a whole other topic for another day, though. But
No, it's not. No, it's a good point you make, because what made this watch desirable was like, why was this watch not successful to begin with? We
Yeah.
had the pre-Seamaster 300. It was the Seamaster 200. It was seen as a sort of a transitional model from the Seamaster Heritage 300 to the Seamaster Diver 300. The issue that what was challenging for people was the bracelet, which it still is, and the wavy lines on the dial. It was like, well, it's a little bit too much of a challenge. It took someone in a freaking tuxedo jumping off a dam and then sporting it around like the guy that he is, people to go, do you know what? It looks good on him. It will look good on me.
Yeah, I know.
And
Well,
James Bond is a British film after all, right? Like that's
Well, it's an American production, but it is it's
Oh.
a British.
But he's supposed to be like a
based.
British spy, right? Or is
Yes, he's a British spy. Yes, he's a
Yeah.
British spy.
He's working for His Majesty's Secret Service team.
Yes, Her Majesty the Queen or the King. Now it's the King.
King and was it, who was his secretary? Betty Bottom.
Do you hail the King?
Who was the secretary?
Money Penny.
What's
Money
her name?
Penny.
Money Penny.
Money Penny.
Money. Where did I get that?
That's so cartoony. Money Penny.
But of course, it's not a patch on the woman that wore the GMT in GoldenEye, which was Pussy Galore. Pussy Galore.
Pussy Galore. You got a good memory, sir. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I should have known Money Penny though. She didn't have the biggest roles, but anyone who got that would have been very proud to have that small little role in a James Bond film playing Money Penny.
Well, she had she's been a couple of actresses have played that role. When it was Pierce Brosnan's era, she took on a bit of more of his equal in sparring with words, and I remember her saying, "Oh, that he was with a Swedish professor at Oxford at the opening of a movie, and then she said, 'Oh, well, it sounds like you were. I didn't realize you were a cunning linguist,' as he was performing, doing his duty, so to speak. So that's because I was watching that movie with my parents in the cinema at the time, and I was laughing. He goes, "What are you laughing at?" And I go, "No, nothing. Don't worry about it."
The writers, they found the good zingers or little quick wit pieces for her. Yeah.
It's amazing how this franchise has survived. See, I think this is why these two are a really good match because see the Seamaster, right? This watch has been around for a while, right? It's got history, heritage, and actually the James Bond franchise has been around for a really
Wait,
long time. It's still
wait a minute.
a kind of a movie that people are looking for
Wait a minute.
a new edition of.
Let's try something out, Tim.
Despite how much the feminists want to ruin it.
Tim, let's try this out.
sorry.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I'm shot. I'm
It's,
shot.
is he trying to be James Bond or is he being
Yeah,
Odd Job?
James
The
Bond.
opening
Gold.
thing, right? You know, when it opens up with the music before the film story starts,
Mm.
and he walks
Yeah.
across. I didn't have enough distance from my iPad to do it, but I'm trying to imagine like this kid that walk. Of course, you got to imagine I'm wearing the suit. Okay, I didn't have time to change the suit, Tim, and I got the hat.
So-
like,
So
da-da-da-da-da-da.
yeah, you'll notice though that in that opening sequence, the gun barrel, there's always there's a shot as James Bond turns and shoots at the
Right.
shooter, and you see the blood sort of sliding down the screen. Yeah,
Oh, that's
Man,
right.
the title credits
Yeah.
are a piece of art
yeah,
themselves.
but
Always so sexy.
Yeah, go
in
ahead.
no time to die,
Yeah.
you don't see the blood pouring down, do you?
Oh, no.
No,
Why?
you don't. Why not?
Why?
Because
it was too mature. It was the first
No,
rated R.
no,
Oh.
because James Bond didn't kill the person behind the gun. It was the other way around.
Oh.
Spoilers. He died in the movie, didn't he? There's a little subtle little Easter egg there, guys.
Oh my
Little
God!
subtle Easter egg.
No.
That's so sad.
Wait a minute. That's Daniel Craig's last film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so
right.
sad.
Where he was waiting because he was waiting for it to happen because he couldn't do anything, and he was sacrificing a situation.
What the heck are they doing? Why is it taking so long to reveal the next James Bond?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Right? What
So
the
in-
fuck? It's been forever. This COVID thing.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lot of excuses.
And is it going to be a woman?
Is
James-
it? No, it can't be.
No,
It can't
no,
be.
no,
Because
no.
no. Listen, don't take this away from the boys. That's the last thing they have. These
right,
poor
all right.
guys, the feminists ruined already everything. They ruined the Ghostbusters, right? Once you watch it, you can't unsee it. Okay, James Bond, please, feminists,
Just
don't
to
take
explain-
away
just-
James Bond from us. It's
Let
the
me just-
last thing.
Let me just explain the ending to Daniel Katz, the last movie, because he was saying,
I forgot. I saw the
Yeah.
movie. Okay, go ahead.
yeah, he got infected with a virus that was specifically keyed to the genome of his daughter and his wife. So
Right.
he knew he couldn't be with them,
Right.
so he sacrificed himself at the end of the movie.
There
So that was it. As for what's going on, look, there's lots of speculation as to who the next James Bond's going to be. The guy that was in Kick-Ass.
Look, if the
he's been-
feminists want a James Bond, a female James Bond, they could just come up with a new franchise. Just like, there's DC, there's Superman, and there's an opposite universe, unrelated.
Tim,
Okay? Just come up, the feminists could just come up with their own lady James Bond. It
I've
doesn't
got-
have to be the double, what?
Tim, I've got a contact in sort of in Hollywood. I'm gonna ask him if he can contact his contacts and to introduce me as the oldest James Bond. I'll call.
So
I'll call.
JT Harry says Kojak is the next Blofeld. You're wrong, JT Harry. Kojak was a Blofeld on Her Majesty's Secret Service. He played Blofeld back in the day, so that's a long time ago. So there's that. And we have another one, Stephen Monash saying Tim G is the next Bond. Listen, just because James Bond has been typically played by a misogynist doesn't mean that Tim G is a shoo-in for that role. So
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
I got a
go on.
poll running in the chat. Guys, let me know what you think should happen to James Bond. Should he remain male? Like maybe you don't even care. Like Timmy,
Oh yeah,
what the fuck are you talking about tonight?
part of the
Nobody cares about James Bond. Grow up.
community. You don't know.
Uh-huh.
Could he be gay? Could he be straight? Could he be what
He's
is it?
already been gay. He's already been
Oh,
gay
yeah?
in the movie.
He's been gay?
He's been. Well, he was being.
Or was he played by a gay man?
No. When Daniel Craig played it in one of the movies, which one was it?
Daniel Craig is gay?
Listen, let me finish.
Was he gay, James Bond?
Let him finish.
He was.
Okay, sorry.
He was being interrogated by
Uh-huh.
by the antagonist, and he was like touching his legs as he was tied up, as James Bond was tied up, and saying, "Oh, James Bond, how is your trainee going to cope with this?" And then Daniel Craig says, "Who says this is my first time?" So it's like alluding to the fact he's been
with another
for
man.
Queen and Country.
Queen and Country.
Well, that's what makes him a very special spy. He's willing. There's nothing he's willing not to do for his country. So I bet if he did it, it was either because he just did it because he wanted to hook up, or if he did it, then he did it for his country.
It was Javier Bardem in not Spectre, the one before it. God damn it, begins with an S as well. Skyfall.
I saw Javier. He was
brilliant. Brilliant. He was brilliant in that movie.
He's brilliant in everything. This guy Javier.
Well, Old Country for Old Men.
Overrated, maybe Barcelona the movie, but that's not a James Bond movie. But Javier Bardem and the Archie stuff is extremely good. But he was okay as the bad guy, wasn't he? I thought he was pretty bad.
In the James Bond movie, in Skyfall? Yeah, he was good. No, he was great. He played it really well, played it really menacingly. And a bit gay as well. So we had that revelation that James is...
guy, and he's the luckiest guy on the planet because he's got the most beautiful woman on the planet as his wife.
Rachel Wise? Daniel Craig you're talking about? Or Javier Bardem?
No, I'm talking about Javier Bardem.
Who's his wife? Who's it?
A Spanish actor that's been, in the Spanish films by that famous guy of Spanish films.
Really specific there, Daniel.
I know.
It's that attention to detail that you're really famous for. We've missed you. We've missed you, Dan, because these streams have been really short and concise because people that know what they're talking about have been jumping on, whereas you just come here and meander along. That Spanish one in the film, the one with the boobies, the one with the Spanish eyes. Yeah, really. You should be. You're the walking version of IMDb, Danny. That's amazing.
I can't counter that, Tim. Right.
Do you mean Penelope? What's her name?
Cruz. Penelope Cruz. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her.
Yeah. So let us know, guys, in the chat what should happen to James.
I knew what you meant.
Bond.
I meant what you. I knew what you meant, Danny. It's just obviously I needed to do my bit and just insult you a little bit because I know you can take it.
You're on the roll there, Kojak. It's all good. Gotta laugh at yourself too, right? So.
Well, I've got plenty of people on the stream that will laugh at me, so I'll leave it to them. I don't want to deprive them of that enjoyment. So who do you guys think should be the next James Bond? Have you got a short list or? I mean, Danny. I already know Danny's answer. It's going to be that guy in that film. That one. We know that. Tim, I wonder if you could be a little bit more vague in your answer.
Well, for me, it's honestly, I think as long as he's a guy, I think it doesn't matter. Like I thought it doesn't matter whether he's a guy or a girl. But I get it. It's the principle of the thing.
Right.
Do we just have to do it just because that's the whole meaning of it, right?
Yeah,
Like
but
that.
how about Matthew McConaughey? But the only problems with Matthew is that he's gotten too
He
in
would be
bed
amazing, but he's
yeah,
old now. No.
with Tony Robbins and all that improving your life thing, and I think that's going to mess up him playing the image of a James Bond. You know, that improving yourself videos and all that stuff, and
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey had like some kind of a transformation. You know,
yeah,
he
yeah.
used to be like in these really horrible movies in the beginning, and
Well, they
then
were
just
sort of,
suddenly, bam.
yeah. Well, he was in these Hollywood love films for
Yeah,
years.
just garbage.
And then he told his agent, "Look, I want something with meat on the bone. I don't want this fall in love and they live happily ever after movies anymore." And no one would pick up on what he wanted for 2 years. None of the producers were going to go for it.
Really?
And after 2 years, finally, someone would take a chance, and all of a sudden, these heavy-duty roles came. So
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who should play James. I mean, like you raised the idea of a woman playing James Bond. It seems a bit of an anathema, but I'm just thinking of the love scenes where she's getting it down with another woman. I think if they made it, a lesbian love scene, I'd be down for that, and I'd be down for the director's cut of that movie where it's just 2 hours of that woman eating out another woman just for 2 hours and just leave me at it. I'm not interested in the plot. You don't need to write a plot. Just need to put a gun on the table. And there you go. Just go at it. Enjoy yourselves.
Without a name. This is here I go again. Bear with me, Kojak, because I'm
okay.
falling into the same trap, but not really.
This is like Pictionary. This is like Pictionary. Like, is it a play? Is it a film? Is it?
No. All I'm saying is they get an actor that's really good from the theater, and he's got charisma, and he's got the look. And they do some testing on the guy that they just know he's the next best thing and he hasn't been on any shows yet, really. He's been in theater. He's showing his stuff. He's got the goods. And they just surprise him with the role in the first few scenes, and bam, he's another Daniel Craig or something, or whoever it is. Maybe younger than Daniel Craig's first film. Someone maybe a little bit younger. And he's got attitude, and he's a bit angry. And I don't know who M's going to be. It's not going to be what's the name that took over from Judi Dench, but
Ralph Fiennes.
Fiennes, yeah, I like his acting, but I don't think he's going to want the role. It'll have to be someone else. But it's going to be, it would be good. Someone that no one even effing knows. And you know what, Tim? I think
I got the perfect answer. Danny.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Anthony Farrer when he comes out, because nobody knows who he is. He's got the watches. He's got the watches.
Hugger, come back.
Yeah, what do you think?
He doesn't buy them, but he just gets them on consignment from the Q branch. He doesn't have to return them. Do try to bring it back in one piece, Mr. James Bond. And he'll go like, I can't make any promises. And he'll come back and he said, "Where's the watch?" He said, like, I flipped it, I sold it, and then I used the profits.
Yes, and you know what, Kojak? He paid back all his debtors on that one film.
Could do.
Yeah, I don't think nowadays it's possible to make money flipping watches. I told this to Kojak. I firmly stand behind what I said. I think it's just the risk plus how expensive insurance is right now, plus the rampant male related crime. All the porch pirates and stuff like that. Plus, like there's this, it's so dangerous. Plus, the chance of you getting robbed with the watch, damaging it yourself. It's just so much risk.
Well, before I get robbed of my dignity, I'm going to go grab some dinner. So we'll see. Maybe I'll try.
Daniel, before you shoot off, I have something to share with you.
Okay.
When I went to prep school, my parents signed a contract with the headmaster to say, if they ever see me eating food on the street, or like eating as I'm walking along, that I would be taken in, I would be caned, and that would be, and they would extend so that was only going to be valid until I'm 25, and then they would extend it another 5-10 years or whatever. You obviously didn't have that sort of arrangement, I believe, at school. You just eat wherever. You just eat wherever. Yeah, what I'm saying then is that there's 24 hours in the day. You're on the stream for 1 hour. How you manage to coincide eating at the same time as being on the stream?
Because
I find.
Yeah, I don't have the proper answer, because in a proper show I wouldn't be eating in front of millions of viewers, but it's like I can't digest food beyond so many hours usually. That's why I try to sneak food.
I
And
like
plus,
when I like when Sean
aren't-
joins us while eating. He's always got like the most
yeah,
amazing
but
thing
Sean, you
ever.
can forgive him for anything.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, Danny, you're absolutely right. It's not like we've got millions of viewers on the stream anyway. So yeah,
Nobody's
we're
watching. We're just
no one's
chilling
watching.
here. Yeah.
I can knock off the screen, Tim. I can knock my face and be on.
No. I think people prefer when you eat on the stream, but you gotta eat something that's sexy, something that's good looking food.
Okay, I'll look into it.
Don't bring any more soups, like bean soups.
Okay, guys, later.
Oh dear God.
By then,
Bye-bye.
yeah. Okay. Daniel's freaking funny. Good to have him back. Yeah. So, you think does it matter that James Bond could be a lady? You don't care. You basically say you giving up.
No, listen.
They ruined the Ghostbusters. You realize it, right?
That was ruined. No, that was ruined because of the writing or the lack of writing on that show.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
That's what I thought. But it just doesn't work. It doesn't make sense.
They could look. I think. Why don't you just write another property from for a woman? They did it for what was it? Gina Davis. She was playing a sleeper agent. She was like a badass sort of sleeper agent that started killing people left, right, and center. Long Kiss Goodnight or something like that, with Samuel L. Jackson in it. I thought that was a great action movie. I thought, yeah, you're kicking ass. There's loads of movies where you got leading female protagonists. Just write something decent. You don't have to retcon James Bond just because it sort of suits the sort of niceties of societies of the day. Just write good stories, good scripts, get a decent actor, get decent actors involved, and just do it. Just don't. I mean, like I've just watched The Acolyte.
The problems, like lately, the movies and a lot of these TV shows, their writing is so lazy. It just feels like it's written by ChatGPT. It's sloppy, and it's really there's some really boring moments.
Have you seen The Acolyte, the Star Wars thing?
No.
Oh my God, it's absolutely
Really?
awful.
Oh,
Absolutely
it's awful. Oh,
really bad writing, and they had to sort of there's a whole sort of hoo-ha about it in the community about like a Sith that you have to watch it, or no, you don't. You might want to hate watch it, but I try to go with it with an open mind. But I just thought this thing is absolute
pathetic.
I mean, it is bad. I mean, you look back to George Lucas's original movies, not the prequels.
They're so good.
They were simple, but they communicated the story really well, and then went down the route of we've got to talk about taxation in the prequels, and then they did the Daisy Ridley stuff, which was
the newer stuff makes me wish for the fucking taxation back and the midichlorians. That any day of the week, give me that back versus this new stuff has been awful. After the 7th episode, what's it called?
The 9th episode was the Rise of the Skywalker.
Yeah, the Rise of the Skywalker. No, let me see here.
7 was New Hope. No, not New Hope. Force Awakens. Force Awakens. Then it was the Last
Force
Jedi.
Awakens. Force Awakens was actually kind of okay, not bad. It
felt
okay. It felt pretty good. It was very, they swapped the gender roles, obviously, for no fucking reason. Because it was literally like,
It was lazy though. Come on,
dude.
Tim. It was lazy.
Yeah,
JJ
exactly. It was the
JJ
same.
Abrams. He did it with
There was
Star
no.
Trek.
No, she's a
When he
girl.
re-
Okay, look, Kojak. Like for example, like
Mm.
the Anakin, right? He had a boy's experience, right? And
What sort of
then, but they
experience are we talking
switch the sexes. They switch Anakin for whatever her name is. I can't even remember. That's how insignificant she is.
guys.
Oh, hey, Pawn.
Timmy, hey,
But-
Kojak.
Hey,
Why are we talking about movies, guys? Is
We
this
just
a
like
watch
talking
show?
movies and watches. Oh, okay.
Timmy,
What's the
what-
problem? What's the problem?
Yesterday, me and you had a man-to-man conversation.
What happened?
We only talk about drama and watches.
no, we don't. No, we
Okay.
don't.
What kind of? Oh, well, listen. Actually,
Yep.
I texted Alan. He's got a situation going on there. So
Oh.
when the time gets better, he's gonna let me know.
Okay, but
Okay.
that should be on your schedule, Timmy.
Okay. It's on the schedule.
Yep. So let's talk about watches, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
So did you heard about Richmond? They shuffled their CEOs.
Yeah. They
recently.
reshuffled
No.
all of them.
No, that was LVMH.
Oh, LVMH.
You sure? I think Richmond did the
Yep.
same, Kojak.
Well, LVMH just announced the other day because one of the guys stepped down and they moved to the Tag Heuer CEO to somewhere else, and the Bulgari one to the Tag Heuer.
Yeah,
So there's a
but
bit of musical chairs.
no. I think Richmond did the same with GLC. The chick at
Really?
GLC, she was moved to another watch brand, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she wasn't doing anything at GLC anyway, if that's the case. I mean,
Timmy,
like,
pull that
it
up.
was-
Where is she now? Pull that up. That chick from
I'm
GLC.
trying to find it here just real quick. There was an
Catherine
article
Renier.
somewhere, really good article. Just give me a second. I think. Let me just find this article. Ah, here we go. I got it. Revolution. Here we go. See, like, well, let's just, as you can see, there's too many names to go through, obviously.
Mm,
As you can see, look at this. We've got Richemont Group, the new CEO, the new
Oh, that's not-
CEO, Nicholas Boss. So
Oh.
like, there's
he upgraded
Richemont.
from Van Erpel to the corporate. He's now a corporate guy, guys.
Yeah, previously CEO of Van Cleef and Arpels. Van Cleef and Arpels is like the #1 jewelry brand right now. I kid you not.
Yep.
All the women, they want Van Cleef. They
Mm.
want that Van Cleef, bro.
Timmy.
Well, they posted large profits this year, I think, or
Yep.
something like that.
Because
So-
it's
they
such
stuck to the
simple,
trend.
classic jewelry.
So, guys, the profit margin in jewelries is like 65 to 80%.
Yeah.
Even if they
Mm.
sell a ring, a diamond ring, they get 80% profit margin.
And their designs in Van Cleef are so simple. They're very easy to produce. It's like a design language. That's what Van Cleef is. It's let's just pull it up here. Real
That's
quick.
why I think two of the brands at Richmond, Cartier and Van Cleef, they are the crown jewels of the Richmond group. I think they're more profitable than the watches itself.
I
Of course
mean,
they are.
look at this
Yeah.
stuff. It's completely overpriced. It's like the most overpriced stuff on the market.
So, guys, I heard a rumor 2 months back that LVMH guy Arno was trying to buy some shares in Richmond.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how
Oh,
He did.
successful.
He did take a large personal stake in Richemont.
Do you think
It was reported.
he will try to buy it out?
Might be an opening overture. He's made no.
By Cartier?
He's not. Yeah, he wants Cartier,
Yeah.
and if he has to buy Richemont to do it, that's what he'll do. He's
What?
got
You
enough
think
money.
they have that much money?
Nah,
They
yeah.
have to take loans.
To me, I
But-
think he has a $200 million net worth.
Yeah, but do you agree at that point that basically that means he won the game of life?
Yeah, I agree.
Interesting.
He's
how that
already rich
works.
to me.
But it's
How about-
all like, it's not really super important stuff. right? Like in general, in great scheme of things, this is just some jewelry. Who really gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But listen, some of these designs are pretty cute.
So, Timmy, what do you think about that British brand? What is that shitty British brand? The
Uh,
watches brand that Bremont.
hey, look at this. This is what the roommate wants. She's got the ring, right?
What's that? Yeah.
You see that's the Van Cleef ring, and she wants this bracelet. Too bad she was way too reckless with the what was it called? The
Brooch.
brooch. The brooch come back. Brooch come back.
So, Timmy, I think
Brooch, come back.
Anyway,
Timmy,
sorry. Puan, you were asking me something. Sorry.
yeah, I was gonna ask you about Bremont and its
Yeah.
terrible watches, but let's talk
Bremont.
about
Oh,
yeah,
the rebrand. It sucks. The
yeah, man.
rebrand. It's like a completely new company. It's so different from the old one. It has nothing to do with the old one almost. It's just they became basic and generic. See, they were kind of, at least they were kind of original, but then this new Bremont,
Look
yeah,
at
they
that
just
shit.
become generic. They just become generic. They suck. But they're probably gonna make millions though.
Is it nah? Do you really think people will gonna buy Bremont?
Oh man, maybe just
Timmy,
general people
Timmy,
who never seen watches
hold on,
before.
hold on. Timmy and Kojak, will you buy a Tudor or a Bremont? Basic question for you guys.
Tudor, never. Bremont, never.
Probably a
He's
Tudor.
British.
I don't know. I've run out of watches to
It
buy
says
from
London.
Tudor.
They're made in London.
What the fuck has that got to do with anything?
Well, you live in Britain.
Yeah, it's like nationalism
It's
for you, Kojak.
patriotism. Think
Yeah,
about it, like
patriotism,
Forpy.
not nationalism. Sorry, patriotism.
Oh,
Nationalism.
sorry. Are you testing my patriotism now? Is that
Yeah,
what you're doing?
patriotism.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Are you
By
a
buying a
patriot?
Bremont,
Are
you
you a
have to.
patriot? Do you consider
Yep.
yourself a patriot?
Yes, I am a patriot.
So-
But
Where is your Bremont then, Kojak?
Where is your? Well, prove it.
it's
Get
up,
this watch.
it's up your collective arses. That's where the Bremen is. Reach right in there, have a good rummage around. Make sure you don't snag the fob on your rectum as you pull it out. It's right there. It's gonna be on a NATO strap. Okay, that'll be the one.
Link for chicken tikkers with a NATO strap.
Jesus.
James, the
Paul-
advisor, says it should matter. To be honest, I buy made in USA. Well, not everything, right? Like we're talking about unnecessary accessories. Do even those have to be made in the same country? Especially if they're as horrendous as this Bremont.
Timmy, can I be honest with you and Kojak?
No, don't listen. If you say that one more time, can I be on? Why are you asking to be honest? Just lie. Just lie, Awesome Paul. Just keep
lie
on
to-
lying.
No,
Just
just
fucking lie.
Yeah, we'll start with the life, Kojak.
yo,
So-
pawn.
I was thinking about buying that California brand. What's that brand? That Weir, I think. Vaer.
Where?
WEIR. Where?
Yeah, it's like an American brand, guys.
Yeah,
And-
WEIR. Yeah.
So when I saw
Oh,
the
he
prices
was
and
on
when I
stream.
saw the watches, I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna buy this watch because it was very horrible looking. So I get Kojak's point that hey, if the watch is shit, who gives a fuck where it is made?
Well, listen.
Right.
If you look at watches, where are they mostly made from? Switzerland.
He was on the stream earlier.
Everyone equates Swiss watchmaking with being the best for whatever reason.
Swiss watchmaking, because right now they have the oh my god, you're gonna break the Jesus.
Roommates.
Roommate almost broke her necklace. Actually, she has one. Never mind.
You
Van
just-
Cleef.
Listen, Tim.
Yeah.
Roommate is running out of watches to bang. She's now
Yeah.
banging brooches and necklaces. Anything luxury now. Stop it.
I know.
Stop
right?
the game.
She's traumatized. She's totally
is
traumatized. She was in shock yesterday.
Bang! Fat
Yeah.
brooch.
Yeah, it was
So-
really hit her really hard.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
sorry to
Hey,
hear. I'm sorry to
roommate.
hear,
I never
roommate. I'm
lose
sorry.
before.
You never lose anything before.
Well,
Yeah.
you married Tim. You've lost already.
I know how it's like. It
Yeah,
sucks.
because at least you fucking drunk and then you don't remember where you put like your winter jacket or sunglasses. But for me, it was a pin there. I never open. Okay, it was a
Mm.
pin there. I never touch anything, and suddenly gone. What the fuck is that? It's fucking Dior.
Yeah, it's gone. $1,000.
I didn't
What was
touch
it?
anything. It just had to be there. How
Was-
come it fell off? It's
Was
It's
it a
fucking
just
Van
how
Dior.
it
Cleef?
is.
Or-
This is don't buy
Fucking,
expensive stuff.
Oof.
Wasn't my fault.
Man, that's domestic abuse to me.
Yeah, it's totally domestic abuse. It's a domestic abuse from it.
So what brand brooch
Yeah,
was
what,
it?
yeah,
Where did it?
what domestic abuse? What the fuck talking about? You guys don't know what domestic abuse? It means he was not job until YouTube is done, okay? And you
Yo, just calm down.
you
calm down.
pushing to some Asian mama to work in this
Yeah,
shit.
what am I pushing? I'm not pushing anything. You don't want to work? Don't work.
No,
What
it's
am I
okay,
saying?
It's okay. It's okay.
What? What? But you should work because it's not freaking Middle Ages. It's this new modern world. It's different. It's different. It's not like it's not the 50s, right? In the 50s, a guy could work and support whole family.
How
Yeah.
about this? What is how about this?
Oh,
What is
thank
that?
you.
What is that? This one.
Thank you.
Now,
what is it
What do you
now
want?
it's PDA,
Is it a little
roommate.
violent,
Hey,
or-
this is sexual abuse. Hey, hey. You have to ask.
Link for consent,
Roommate,
Timmy.
roommate,
Link for
Yeah, you have to
roommate,
consent.
ask for permission.
roommate,
How you gonna
roommate.
get?
No
I
means
didn't get.
no
What is
means
somebody
no.
writing today?
No means no.
No means no.
Get the Pokeball. Get the.
I'm sick and tired of
Are you the one Pokeball? Okay, I'll order something in 10 minutes. We're gonna wrap it up.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
So I sent you
roommate.
that. I
Mm.
sent you that message on all that Greek food. Have you had a chat
Yes.
with roommate about what sort of food do you guys like?
Well, we're gonna go over it.
Did you
soon. I
say
sent
Greek
her the
food,
pictures.
Kojak?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
he's Greek.
at
He
my
knows
old
the
yeah.
good stuff.
So at my old place, there was a restaurant called Nico's Greek Food,
Hmm.
and the guy was a 80-year-old man that was still cooking at his 80s. And man, I will be honest, he made some of the best food in Atlanta for Greek. He's the man.
Oh right. Whereabouts was that then?
So I'm a vegetarian. I used to eat
Oh,
falafel
wow.
wrap and the
Mhm.
French fries and all that. What's that sauce that you guys call it? Tahini?
Okay. So it sounds more Cypriot
Wow.
than Greek.
Yeah, but you know, Kojak, it's America. Everything is Greek.
It sounds very delicious.
Yeah.
It's like same with Indian food, Kojak. They butcher everything here, whether it's Indian,
Yeah.
British,
But you
or
got
Greek.
so many different regions in India, don't you? It's all, there's different regions of foods and different levels of spice, and some areas where they don't cook with meat and mostly vegetables, and vice versa. So
Yep.
it's a huge palette, different palettes across that country. It's amazing.
Yep.
Amazing.
That's why I like Greek, I like Indian, and
Mm.
Mexican. That's
How
it.
does it feel to be vegetarian? Do you feel healthier or not?
I'm not. What can I say? I
No,
think it's
he's
good.
not. He's not
Why did
healthy
you go
because
vegetarian?
he-
Did you watch one of those PETA commercials and they like
Uh,
you saw
so,
what it looks like when the cow gets slaughtered? They take that gun.
so I tried meat once, the Timbo,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't like the texture of it.
You
Because
don't like
when I was
Ooh,
back in India, I tried chicken and that sort of stuff, and I was like, yeah, I can't eat that shit.
really?
interesting.
Wow.
So is that why
it's not your preference. You just don't like the
Yeah, I don't like the
taste.
texture. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care about the politics and everything related to it.
Interesting.
is that why you like drama? You like the red meat of the drama in the watch world?
Man, so
Is
Kojak,
that
have you
is
ever,
that is that is that your
Kojak,
red meat? Is the
Kojak,
drama? Is it?
have you ever seen Bollywood movie Kojak?
A Bollywood
Listen,
movie?
I've seen plenty of Greek movies which are just as bad as Bollywood movies.
But
So no.
you know what I'm trying to say. They're over the top, Kojak.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So I want Timmy to be over the top. I want Timmy to perform his own stunts.
Why?
Look
But
at this.
why?
Look at
You,
this.
you,
This is
you
an
see
actor.
you see this sun? This is about a million billion degrees. It's cooking me right now.
Yeah,
This is
man.
why my
Now this is an actor, Kojak.
Sunlight is the best
I-
disinfectant.
I have to
It's
do
the best
something about
disinfectant.
this. I need to fix the window. I'm gonna put some kind of blinds on. I'm gonna get cancer. This is literally right here on the
getting
streams
you-
at this time. This is sunset. This is focused, radiated light directly hitting me in the elbow, and I'm sitting here thinking, what the fuck? Why is my elbow feels like it's burning, and it's this one, not the other one? Well, because look at the slant. You can see how the light cuts off and doesn't hit the other elbow at the same angle. So,
Yeah.
anyways, sorry
So
about
Timmy,
that.
when you go to Ireland,
hmm
you have to meet Andy Bins.
He promised to kick my ass.
Man.
I ended up blocking him. I had enough with his bullshit. He texted me,
Who?
Andy Bins.
He's not in Ireland though.
He's not in Ireland.
No, but UK,
point.
he can easily fly from Ireland to UK, London. Sorry.
Well, he's Brighton, isn't he? So yeah.
Because he was at the bro house, guys, and he was
Oh.
very happy when Andy was at the bro house.
Andy Bins.
Yeah, he met our old friend OC in the bro house.
Yeah, I met him at BQ Watches on the Sunday as well.
Okay, I'll unblock him. Look, I had him blocked because I just had enough of his bullshit.
No, he's a good guy, Tim. He's like a harmless guy, man. Don't block the guy.
Dude, he said, he texted me on July 6th. He said, I noticed last night that you were leeching on Paul Thorpe's blood. What the hell? Dude, that's sick. That's sick, man. Who says shit like this? Leeching on his blood. We were reporting, dude, this guy, listen, by your own terms, Paul Thorpe is like leeching on the
Come on,
despair
let's be nice.
of fucking
Be ni-
immigrants. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's
jeez.
just like sick thing to say. Like, he doesn't even understand what the hell he's talking about. Just because we're reporting on what Paul Thorpe, the next grift, doesn't mean we're leeching on his blood.
We shouldn't talk about 4P, Timmy.
He's giving me directions. He's giving me directions. He says, no one cares anymore. Move on.
Yeah.
Listen,
let's talk about drama because of our friend Kojak don't like drama. So let's talk about something civil, Timmy.
I know. It's just, listen. It's
Yeah,
just,
I
had
get
enough of
Kojak.
this
I
guy.
know some people don't like drama, and I can understand that, guys. But hey, drama is like a it's like a livelihood for me, guys.
Oh yeah, you like that drama shit?
Yes, sir.
But I thought it's all. I just want to talk watches.
Who gives a
What
fuck
happened?
about
What?
watches, Timmy?
Nobody
you need
cares
to
about watches
eat-
anymore, right?
Paul, you need to have some meat in your diet. I think you'll just like you'll won't need so much drama in your life. Just get some slaughtered animal in your face and just chew on it. Cook it first, by all means, but then eat it and enjoy it and go, this is what I've been missing all my life. And then the drama, you won't worry about the drama. The drama will be like a distant memory for you.
You know,
You
I
won't need
think
to worry about it.
I think it's not like it's okay to eat meat, or maybe it's bad to eat meat, but I think it's worse when you eat like processed meat. It's better to eat steaks. Like, if you're gonna eat meat, eat the steak. It's better because that way
Did you see Arnie
it takes
Hammer?
longer for your body to break it down. That's how come people stay
Do
skinny.
you guys know Arnie Hammer, the actor that was accused of being a cannibal?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah,
yeah, he's the cannibal.
That's crazy.
He was on Piers Morgan the other night. So like
Did he talk about how the human flesh tastes?
I haven't seen it because it's a long ass video.
Kojak, can I interrupt you for a sec?
Yeah, of course, mate. Of course.
You told me that you don't like drama and you watch Piers Morgan. What the hell, man?
No,
What the hell, Kojak? That's hypocrisy right here, man.
No, not at all. He plays both sides, doesn't he?
he kind of does. Yeah, he actually does put both sides of the aisle.
Yeah.
But
But
just
he,
for pure entertainment purposes, not to get anywhere. It's just
yeah.
for the
I don't.
clicks. 'Cause,
I'm
he
just wondering
figured
whether.
out he
Yeah, I mean,
figured out he
look,
can get the most clicks by basically putting both sides, together.
yeah.
Like not taking a side, and it's working wonders for his ratings.
Well, this is. I was telling you. We were talking earlier, weren't we, Tim,
Mhm.
about Jon Stewart interviewing O'Reilly, wasn't it?
Mhm.
And how they've made a very good living out of discourse. But now the realization is with social media is that you have to sort of lean further left and further right, more into the hate to actually, and so monetize that hate. So that's the reason
Yes.
why, it just, sometimes the drama.
Because it's like a drug. The drama is
Yes.
like a drug.
And what we're missing, guys,
drama,
is good drama on TV.
No, here-
because the TV is so shit, we have to create our own drama
But
where
here's
life
the
is
thing.
stranger than fiction.
drama is like a drug, and what happens, you push the drama too much, and it gets like overdosed.
You need to go cold turkey, porn. You need to go cold turkey.
Nah.
Yeah.
Kojak,
Yeah.
I can't go cold turkey, man.
just
It's
gotta-
like a coke addict.
Because it gets you dependent. What happens that once you start watching drama, right? You want, and what happens? Here's the problem: is that once you do drama, you need to next time you have to step it up. Because otherwise it doesn't hit as hard. It's like an addiction, right? You get a certain like a dopamine resistance you build up, right? Like so people who smoke, they always have to smoke more until they're like, they smoke way too much. Or same thing with drugs, you always need a bigger dose. It's the same thing with dopamine.
So, Timmy, I think for our next drama content,
So with the drama, that's what happens, right? So people do drama, they need bigger drama, bigger and bigger. Yeah, I dropped it off. Oh, cool. What do you want? What package? I don't no, I didn't see any. I didn't see any text message. Go get it. Let me finish. I can't. Anyways. Well, anyways, I haven't heard of any drama. Anyways.
oh
What? You heard something?
no, I heard about. So no, I shouldn't say this, Timmy. Should I say that or no?
Well, maybe reserve it for tomorrow. Let's end the stream for tonight, and
Okay.
we'll resume tomorrow, and we'll see. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Okay, there we go. Let's just stay for the after show.
Cue out the music, Tim. Let's go.
Play the music, Timmy. Oh, this is a really nice outro. The good old days outro music. Good show today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, I'm gonna continue with these motor group images tomorrow. It's crazy. The watches keep dropping. Look at this. That's a beautiful 15500 for basically retail now. And I would even argue that the 15500 is better than the 15510, because the 15510, that logo, sometimes it's really hard to read. In this case, it's got Audemars PK printed, which is very legible, and AP applied white gold. Beautiful piece, 33,600. It's getting into a very good territory, guys. All right, see you tomorrow. Keep it real, kings.